Hello and welcome to another Thursday Night Live with Ali Mack, and I hope you're all well. I'm well at my end, just a bit tired and still here. Yeah, that's right, I've got that muted. That's okay. Yep. So, Marek Acid, cheers, man. Hi, JCT. Hi, East Coast. Hi, JCT. Hi, Dick. Small Engines. East Coast. East Coast. Man alive. Jason, how you doing, bud? East Coast Braveheart. Hello, Braveheart. Hello. Andrew Thorne, how you doing? Dick Small Engines again, how you doing? Yes, Tina, that's right. You tell everybody. Smash the thumbs up if you forgot to do it. And if I'm missing anybody, Light and Love, how you doing? AGP, how you doing? Probably right down the bottom. Dirt Rider, how you doing, buddy? John Ladd, how you doing? I can't see East Coast. Yes, I did get East Coast. How you doing, East Coast, mate? How you doing, Scrapping Irish? How you doing, Romantic? East Coast, how you doing? I just got to make sure that my wife hears me saying it. Otherwise, they're going to get told off. Yes, I said that. Hello, Jason Hughes. My computer's slow. Hang on a second. It's like it's knackered. Oh, now it disappeared. That one idiot I am. Good evening, Ken. How you doing? Good to see you, man. Oh, good to see you. I've still got John Ladd, Ken Irish. How you doing, boys? Yep, we're just talking to each other. That's all good. It's all good. Just carry on talking amongst yourselves for a couple of seconds, and we'll pop across here. And I don't know if I monetized the stream. Just got to check that. Yes, I did. And there we go. That's something unusual. I usually forget to do that. I usually forget to do it. Not unusual for me, like, I forget to do most things. The car failed its MOT on welding, which I've been doing today, or sticking. I won't call it welding. I'll call it sticking bits of metal together. Cool, Scrapping Irish. It's all good. Failed on 2 bits of welding on the cells, but I'm on it. Hi, Bruce. How you doing, buddy? That's all good, mate. It's all good. If you can't stay, it's fine. I understand, man. Still the afternoon over with you. It's evening time for me. Like, it's dark outside. I can't do anything outside now. I hate welding, Andrew. I wouldn't call it welding. I call it sticking 2 bits of metal together and hiding it. I've got sill covers to put back over the top of it, so I could say you get better with practice, but I haven't done it in about 10 years or something. I don't know when was the last time I welded something. A long time ago. They say it's like riding a bike. You never forget. I don't know about that. And then on top of that, I'm leave me on for Otis. I'll speak to Otis for you, Bruce. You're probably using nails. No, John, I'm not. My name is not John, lad. My name's Ali. I should be outside. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit. 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Oof, that's about what? 15, 16 degrees? Was that something like that here today? I think it was about 15 now. Hello, Estonian. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Exactly, lol. No, my name's not John, lad. Hopscotch. Or hot botch, as that should be. Cheers, Scrapping Irish. Appreciate that, man. Aye, so 2 bits of welding, Andrew, and wait a minute, what else? 2 brake pipes, I think, But brake pipes are okay. Aluminium, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you too. 18 yesterday and 3 today. It was about 15, 16 degrees here today, Bruce. It wasn't cold. Like the sun was out too. It's been nice all day. Yesterday it was nice as well. So weather-wise we've been doing all right. So maybe get a few days, but it'll stay like this. I hope. Hopefully till I get this jobs done anyway. Windy. Nah, it's not so windy here, John. Don't know though. I'm down behind the wall. So I've got the car up on its side, and I'm down underneath it. So notice I don't feel the wind so much. Yeah, hopefully, Andrew. Well, I'm just selling it on, mate. Be a good runner for someone anyway, Be a good runner for someone. It's a cheap motor. It's dropped down to about 9, I think, up here East Coast. But I was hearing fireworks and that when I was coming home. I put my mate home. The mate didn't give me a hand. And I put him home earlier on. In fact, he might even pop into the chat. That's the way the members that I'm on. Don't know. Oh, you're talking politics, Ken, are you? I am not really into politics, mate. Not really, Andrew. I got that one cheap. I do it sometimes. It's a wheelie bin ride, dirt rider, man. I'm going to float the wheelie bin in the river Ness. I'm just going to put it in the Ness, and we're going to go up the river Ness. But floating up the river Ness in the bottom of it. Chug, 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 chug. I'm actually waiting on parts, dirt rider, mate. So I can't really do much until I get parts for that. So as you know yourself, old engines like that, parts are kind of a bit sparse to get a hold of, and I'm needing a fuel pipe that comes off the end of it. It's got a brass banjo on it, but it's all sealed, and then it's got a wee ribbon clamp on the other side of it. I'm waiting on one of them. I went and ordered the wrong thing myself, so down to me ordering the wrong bits. So can't shout at anybody there apart from myself. So it's just one of that things, I suppose. We all do it. But yeah, well, we'll get the MG out of the road first. Get that done, get it away. We should hopefully get back on for Monday. Hi, partners, how you doing? Hoping to get it back in Monday. Although to be fair, right, I've seen the brake pipe it failed on. The brake pipe's about that size. So it's like, well, you just put it through a brake test and it didn't burst. So that tells me something. The brake pipe's all right. But I suppose it happens. Failed on worse. I've seen things failing on a lot worse than that. A subframe is probably worse than what, but that is my own car, so that's a difference, I'm not keeping it. Clean it and paint it. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it and paint it, John, man. Of course I am. A whimsy. Cool. I think Tina's got one of them whimsy things, I'm pretty sure she does anyway. She runs a bit like a bunny rabbit or something. I think it's something like that. Just to say, men don't pay attention to what women wear. That's probably true in my case. I don't really. As long as they've got clothes on. So, hi Gemma, how are you? Gemma's a friend of mine, Gemma Morrison. That's John's daughter, Tina. It's John's daughter, Yeah. How are you? Hope you're well. How's the bright lights in London? No bad. I'm no bad to you. I'm no bad. Tina's over there. She's okay. She's saying hello.
I did see her in the job.
My back's actually sore. We're lying underneath that car. I've been lying in stupid awkward positions. So just doing the normal, Gemma. Working on motors. You know me. I'm gonna have a drink of this. And if anybody asks me what it's got in it, water. It's Tina back to normal. I hope it's okay. Yeah, Ken, she's back. She's fine. She's been fine for ages, Yeah, I think I did JCT. That was the other day, was it? 3 days ago or something. I can't remember. Eh? Like what? When you had your cough and that.
Oh, I'm fine. I was on Monday. On Tuesday.
Yes, they all have water in them. You're right, partners. You're right. I did JCT. I think I did watch it. I think I did watch it the other day. I can't remember. JCT. I watched that many. Yeah. London's great bar had a lockdown.
Yeah.
Off work till the 2nd of December. At least in a new job in a new career. I'm sure, Gemma, the lockdown will be a pain in the neck. We no got one up here. We just went into phase 1 on Monday. Prohibition. Aye, something like that, Ken. That's what happened in America. You can stop you from drinking. Here, they wouldn't do that as Scots. We just drink anyway. We just drink anyway. It wouldn't bother us. But they had stuff on the news about here, Gemma. Here, I heard Tina was watching a thing earlier on. There was riots down in London,
Yeah.
So you watch yourself. Don't be going out rioting, right? Aye, watch yourself down there, like. But yeah. No, so I know a real news, nothing new, nothing new. Pretty much the same, same as every day. What's that say? Riots here. Oh, here, I know that, Ken, man. I've seen that as well, they're marching through London now. Here, Dick, you're all right. You're in Birmingham. Stay in Birmingham, you'll be sound. Hi, chat, my boys, man. Cheers, man. In fact, I forgot to share my sale out. Never mind. That's for anybody that wants to click the link. Hey, Edward, how you doing? Hope you're well, buddy. It's good to see you, man. What's happening in Wales? I haven't got any work tomorrow. I'll probably get for the rest of furlough. Rest of the year on furlough. Oh, I wish someone would pay me to do nothing. That'd be great. That would be great. I'm saying that would be great. Later, Tom, I'm on. I'll catch you later, buddy. England lockdown never be over by the London going. Ken's calling you out for Shelby, man. How you doing, Mr. and Mrs. Diesel? Well, like, I did check a link out, but it's away at the top of the chart now. Never mind. John Ladd, is it like pulling teeth? Yeah, I don't mind pulling teeth. Boris is saying, I don't listen to that, man. I don't listen to my own one, let alone that one. I'm looking at this thing here, and I've got the 11 o'clock shadow. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it, man. lumber in my seat. It's killing me. Who's Boris? Boris the Blade. Don't know who that guy is. Boris who? I think he kind of runs the country, does he not? Supposed to. Supposed to. 5 o'clock shadow. Well, I call it an 11 o'clock shadow because there's no much of it. There's no much of it. Most of it's here. I go outside and it gets blown away in the wind. I go outside and it gets blown away in the wind. It's like this. It's going further and further back each year. Maybe half the country it tries. How would they say the furlough has been extended until March? There is no way this lockdown. Here, don't tell me that. He's a government puppet. I agree with you. Always got bum fluff. Well, I'm only 41, partners, man. I'm not as old as you. I'm not as old as you, mate. I can't help that. No, Boris isn't the king. No, Boris couldn't be a king. He's related to them, I believe. I do believe he's related to the royal family, yeah. I'm not sure in what capacity, like, I'm not sure, there. Wales is out of lockdown on Monday. Yeah, I think I heard something like that, Edward, I think I heard something like that. Oh, we've got a strange man in the basement. It's a strange man in my basement. Who's this man here? I can't hear you. Hello, Kevin. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay, Kevin.
That's good.
I've been worse.
You get all the head off that beer?
There's no head on this one, surprisingly enough. I don't know why, It's got pretty bubbles in it, though. So
has that glass had milk in it?
No, never.
Okay, good.
I don't drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't drink milk.
Oh, you eat cheese at all?
I only, I say, I do, but I shouldn't.
Now I have a question. Just bringing up cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese is cheese. However, why do they call it American slices?
No idea.
There's nothing real about it. It's all plastic. You put a match to it and it just burns.
It burns? Well, it's synthetic.
Yeah. And we're eating that garbage.
Oh, I wouldn't eat that. I probably do eat it. I probably do eat it because when I go to Burger King or that, that's what they give you in it. That cheese, they give you that cheese out at Burger King,
Yeah.
So,
hello.
From the start of the whole year, we've got a wee bit of a riot going on in the chat. Looks like dirty water. That's for when I did the oil change on the Audi, John, man. That's what it's from. That's what the oil came out of the Audi like. It actually doesn't taste bad, so it doesn't taste bad. I'm going to drink it.
There you go. That'll work.
Yeah, of course. Looks a good color.
So, you see what I'm doing here to keep me busy today? Taking the little copper wires off of these motors.
The wee copper, the thin copper off,
Yeah, I'm unwinding.
Aye.
There it is.
I've seen Ralph take them apart, and I've also seen Thingmy take them apart. Raphael,
like that, and they unwind all by themselves.
Aye.
It's so easy. It's so easy. It just keeps going.
It's like a sewing bobbin thing. That's what it looks like, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Strange stuff. But, you know, like this is where a simple-minded person keeps busy.
Simple things amuses simple-minded or something, isn't it? And that's how it goes, eh? That's what they say, eh? rather than put on like the TV and watch two old men fight against each other for a seat in a big house. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Grumpy old men. Grumpy old men. If you haven't seen the movie,
Johnny Five,
you have to watch the movie Grumpy Old Men.
I think I have watched Grumpy Old Men actually. I can't remember. Tina would know.
That was Jack Lemmon and oh gosh, I can't remember the other fellow's name.
What was it called, Tina? I went to watch it the other night. The Untouchables, because that's one of my favourite films, and I couldn't find it, and in the end, I ended up watching YouTube. So, yeah, no problem, Ralph. I understand, man. And big welcomes to Johnny Five. The people that slipped in the door when I wasn't looking. People always do that on me. So today I took the cover cells off that MG and started welding it. So I might need to get a couple of poppers. I think you can buy them in packets. So poppers go onto the cells to pop them back onto the body.
Mm-hmm.
I'll become the president. Okay then. If you want.
The attachment pins.
They're just like I forgot to use my. I've got like what the cockham called. They're like spatulas. For taking them off, and I didn't bother using them. I just was a bit hee-haw when I pulled it off.
Hee-haw.
I was a bit hee-haw and just pulled them off. I was like, doesn't matter. I'll buy more.
Yeah. Hey, Park Nest, you're going to have to fight the defenders of the galaxy if you're going to run for president.
Ban electric cars, yeah. I agree with that one.
More diesel.
Yeah,
we need more diesel.
Biodiesel, right? We'll all start running biodiesels.
I biodiesel. I usually get it at the gas station.
Yeah, you hear it in some places you can, You can't buy it, So
the biofuel?
Yeah, you can buy it over here,
I put home heating oil in the tank.
Yeah, you can mix veg oil and heating oil, and that'll make diesel.
Yeah. Well, number two heating oil. Yeah, number two heating oil is basically diesel fuel.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well.
And it's 60 cents a gallon cheaper.
Heating oil over here is kerosene, That's what they use,
Oh, number one.
Right?
Yeah, number one heating oil. Kerosene.
Aye. Yeah, kerosene, right? But see if you spill that on yourself, you burn yourself. You burn yourself. It's horrible stuff, I used to mix it with used veg oil. Used veg oil? That doesn't sound right. Waste vegetable oil that I treated, right? And put it straight into a VW Passat. Yeah, and it runs fine.
You get all the French fries out of it. You get all the French fries out of it.
You strain it, I've got straining cloths and that for it, Just strain all the rubbish out of it. Like you don't want the bits of chips floating about in your car,
Yeah. Well, when I did the waste oil, I had 3 filtering processes. I had a 200 micron plastic screen filter. I got all the chunks out.
Yeah.
And then I put it through a 10 micron sock filter, warmed it up, ran it through the sock filter. And then I had a 55-gallon drum with a small centrifuge on it. And I'd run it for 2 hours at 160 degrees. And it would filter it down to less than 1 micron.
Yeah.
You could basically
one micron.
Yeah, you could basically refry food with it again. It was that clean.
Yeah. Once you get it down to 1 micron, it's quite clean. It is clean.
Yeah.
There's Ken. It better be Ken.
Ken. Did you finish your birthday cake?
Actually, I had a piece last night. Little chocolate bundt cake. It wasn't too bad.
Many happy returns.
I'll give you my address.
But then I went to the doctor today, and he told me don't eat any of that stuff. I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
The doctors always say that to you. Don't worry
he
about
picks
that.
up a cigarette and starts smoking, right?
Oh, I tell you. Well, he's like, give up. Let me see. What do they say? Anything white? So no rice, no potatoes, no bread, no nothing. I married an Italian. What the hell else is there? There's nothing else.
Well, they say if it tastes good, it's no good for you.
Yeah, well, one of my kids is into health food, so maybe I'll have him help me.
I don't really eat healthy food, but I did have spaghetti bolognese tonight. I don't know if that's
my kid just asked if you can meal prep for me. Yeah, I don't know.
Ken, I'll send you my address. You can send me a slice of cake and a sticker.
Well, if you're the way the cake is nowadays, it'll last 1,000 years, so it doesn't matter when you get it.
That's what they say. Yeah. They say cake will last a long time.
It'll get there before Ian's sticker, though.
It probably will.
Yes.
But I'm beginning to worry about Ian. I've not seen him for a while.
Yeah.
Well, someone was saying with the lockdown, Ian's going to be in trouble. I said, you don't think he's stocked up? He's got to be stocked up.
Oh, yeah.
No, Ian will be all right. All right. He'll be in a shed.
You look like a 6-year-old on Christmas with an embroidery kit, Kevin.
It is. All done.
Yeah, but now what do you do with it? There you go. It'll be like Ralph, though. Make snowmen. Make the snowmen out of the little wire balls.
I like little midget snowmen. I mean, dwarf snowmen. We want to be politically correct.
Yeah, especially now with the new administration coming
exactly.
Yeah, well, like I could care.
My kid just said, isn't it little people? Who gives a shit?
Little people.
That's right.
What?
The only thing they have going for them is that things are looking up.
Little people are fairies.
Actually, they have two things going for them. They're closer to the ground, so it's not going to hurt when they fall.
There you go. Who's up? Vandal
vlogs. You'd be stalking that when the guy. Hi, Laura. How you doing?
So what's going on in the automotive world, Ali? Anything?
Well, you must have seen the thumbnail, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I've got the sill covers off, and I'm sticking a bit of metal over a hole. Then I'm going to paint it and make it look nice and put it all back together, and then send it back to the garage. I'm going to send it back to the garage.
Look, they spin like a top.
Oh, what's that? The armature?
Yeah.
Aye.
It's called repurposing.
What did I say, Ali?
Fireworks
simple task.
Yeah, well, that's what they say, yeah. Simple things amuse the simple-minded. That is what they say over here, there. I'm just telling you what they say.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It goes in one ear and out the other. It doesn't matter. There's nothing in
right.
it.
It's like when somebody calls me a fool just because we're over the top.
Just tell them they're talking above you.
I'm going to try something, guys. I got green walls in the house, right? I'm going to go to a wall that's all green and see if the green screen works.
Okay.
It says it won't work. Let me see. Let me see. Hit the cam.
That's speckly.
It's speckly, aye.
Green screen.
It's trying.
Hold on.
Probably the wrong shade. Maybe it needs another beer. Thin it out a little.
Hold on. How the hell do
I It can't get any of mine, Kevin. It's not allowed.
Oh, there you go. See, it's got to be.
Oh, it's got to be bright.
It's starting to come in.
No, my kid shined a light on it. Yeah, it has to be brighter. Without a light, it's too dark. Yeah.
Light with a light
lit. Yeah. Oh, whatever.
With a light on it. With a light on it, it's
pretty good.
But you can have too much light on it, eh? No, if you've got too
I
much
got
light
to spend the $20 on Amazon and just get a real green screen. No big deal. No, I'd get it. Oh, yeah. Now my kid's offering to buy me stuff because she makes more money than me.
I think Snobby's got the best
one. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
Well, I got her into where I work, you know, and I'm like, wait a minute, associate degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree, 37 years experience. And make more than that. At the same time,
she makes more than you.
Yeah, well,
I know.
No, I must know. With overtime, I'm saying I don't get overtime. I'm salary,
okay.
so
she's younger than you, kid.
You get $4 a day, and that's it.
She's just turned 21. I just turned 57. What's wrong with this picture? Crazy.
It's called old.
Yeah, by the time she's my age, she'll have 6-7 houses. You know.
Well, I tell you what, I still feel 19, but my body doesn't.
Hey, like I said, I got my physical today. Doc said everything looked good. He'd be, you should do a stress test and this, and this. And I'm like, I'm like afraid. Should I do these tests or what? You know?
You get stressed. You get out stress tests and all that for your.
Well, I get stress tests. I walk in my house. I see the family as my stress test.
Yeah, exactly. You don't really need much more than that, do you?
One of the family physician told me once. He says, you have mild hypertension. And I says, tell me one more time. And I says, I'll explain what hypertension is.
Well, he said the EKGs look good. So he says usually they look at those EKGs and they can tell if something happened, you know. And
Johnny Five's on his laptop.
Good, so I'm good.
PC's broken, sound card gone. Ouch. Have you not got onboard sound on that, Johnny, on the motherboard?
Mark Stone. Hey, Mark.
How you doing, Mark Stone? I did see him come in, and just my chat's a bit slow. I don't know if the computer's slow, actually, because it's been on for weeks. This computer never goes off. That one goes off all the time, so...
It's funny, though. Doctor's like, well, what have you been eating? I tell him what I've been eating. He just shook his head. I go, what do you want to do, you know? You know what's funny, though? They talk about health food and good food and all that shit. Good food, I'm serious, is expensive. I mean, what they really want you to eat all the time, that's not cheap.
No. They want you to go to McDonald's.
It's crazy. My kids doing all this health food stuff, protein powder, and all that. I mean, it is not cheap. Like we call it, instead of whole food, we call it whole paycheck, you know, because you walk in there and
there you go.
Whole paycheck.
Crazy.
Oh man, could be worse, I suppose.
Yeah, we should. Laura had a good chicken recipe. We got to cook chicken. That was really good. The last video.
I've got. Don't tell me too much about it, Kevin, because I've got that on my watch later list. Because I was out actually working on the car when I got.
Hello, you've reached Sussex County.
Hang on, I've muted myself.
We'll sit on it.
Parknest, there is one right next door to where my other daughter lives in Milford, Connecticut. But I hear bad things about it, and then I hear good things about it. I see commercials on TV saying don't buy food from Aldi. Then I see other commercials saying it's a great value. So who do you believe? You know,
you believe yourself. You go and try it, and then if you don't like it, you don't like it.
That's it.
You seen my my post on my Facebook page the other day, Kevin? I noticed that you seen it yourself and Dan put a laughy face on it. The one about common sense. I was looking for that.
There's no such thing as common sense.
Not here in the States anymore.
It's a curse.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No, my back's kind of sore tonight. So,
hey, Kevin, question. Remember, it was about 3-4 months ago. They said there was a coin shortage in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
I'm saying to myself, no one's really been out of their house since March. No one's really gone to spend anything or whatever. Is it because no one spent anything? I can't believe there's people aren't hoarding coins. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah. Well, do you know how much coinage is saved in the United States every year, Ken?
What do you mean saved?
Well, people take coins, they put them in a dish or whatever. When they
probably billions. Yeah.
Yeah. $7 billion a year.
Oh, yeah. My father had a plate, and every month or so, my mother, if she could lift it, would bring it to the bank.
Remember the cops, please, partners. Not too many.
A lot of people I see have those big glass water bottles, the ones that hold like 40 gallons of water. and they fill them up with pennies and coins. How the hell you gonna lift it? Tow motor? I mean, come on.
I lost his. Where'd you go?
You're frozen.
Somebody tell me
Kevin,
where you're at. Knock me down. I'll come back in. Knock me down. I'll come back in.
Boom. He dropped it. It was the one. Well, why didn't you use like this? Why didn't you do this? It's easy. When you know how.
There I am. Oh, here. There's my bucket of coin.
There you go. What's that? A pickle jar? Or
it's a pretzel jar.
Pretzel, yeah.
The right way to use
those are great for small engine carburetors. I have like 3 of those full.
Yeah.
I always find
there's probably $600 in coin in there.
But here's the thing: did you blow the dust up before you used it?
Yeah. Get rid of all the
salt dust. Yeah.
I washed it out.
Yep. There used to be a store around here. You probably had it down there, Kevin, called Expect Discount. It was called Expect.
No.
And I used to tell my wife, she'd buy like cookies and stuff there once in a while, cereal, and it was expired.
You expect them to be cheaper.
Well, I changed it to expect the dates to be out of date. It was crazy. Yeah. She bought cereal, and it's like, wait a minute, it expired like the next day. I said to my wife, Val, these things expire in 7 years. I go, how old is this cereal? You know?
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
And you know what I actually found? You know what I found there one time? I couldn't believe it. Campbell's tomato soup expired. Now, tomato soup is like 47 years. Come on. Expired?
Oh, it's in a tin.
When the hell was it made? The Cold War? I mean, holy crap.
Yep.
The chances are if it's in a can, it'll be fine, eh?
Oh. Well, now they're saying, too, I worked in a grocery store for years, and the funniest thing, you'd get the old ladies come in, all right, and we had our pricing guns, because we always stocked the shelf. So they'd come up to you like a can of crab, and they'd hit your cart and dent it. Oh, can you mark this down as dented? I'm like, lady, I just saw you dent the thing. Like that. But now they're saying if you have dented cans that have been for a while, it breaks down inside because of the coating and will start to deteriorate and cause all kinds of botulism and stuff like that. So I never really thought of it that way.
Have you ever seen how they take apart a Coca-Cola can, the aluminum cans?
What do you mean take
there's
apart?
Actually,
I have a friend of mine who does the coating. He works for PPG, and he actually does the coatings. Yeah.
On the outside?
Oh, no, on the inside.
On the inside, yeah. It's a thin plastic coating. It's almost like a plastic bag. It's
like 3 different materials. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Now, one guy took a can and he put it in a muriatic acid with the soda still in it.
Oh, no kidding.
And it dissolved the can, but left the plastic inner liner with the soda inside.
Absolutely. PPG, that's who makes it. My buddy works at the plant in Ohio. And he was telling me that they actually had like layoffs and stuff like that. But now that they're back, they do it for beer, for soda, and soups and stuff like that. And it's basically, you put radioactive stuff in there, it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Polar. Much appreciated. I understand. Don't worry. Right?
ParkNet, the FDA does crazy things, but they're trying to protect us, I guess.
Hello, Scrap It Man.
No.
Scrap It Man, Gary.
Nothing that crosses the mind of the FDA that says we want to protect you.
Dick, I knew it was you because I know that big finger.
Hello, Dick.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
I'm very well. How about yourself? They're okay. They're all right.
Dick, I finished the series. I got nothing to watch.
Nothing's changed.
Still haven't watched it. Still have not watched it.
A day older.
He's got too much to do. Didn't need to watch it. He hears people speak like that every day, don't you, Dick? You walk down the street, you hear people speak like that, eh?
Yeah,
you don't need to watch it.
Everyone sounds common as muck and very dulcet, like me.
Well, I am common as Mac, Dick. You won't get much more common than me, mate. Eh? My mate Snobby, maybe. I only say that because I know he's listening.
Oh dear.
I was watching a video with the red powder for the pork, and it's
what
funny.
You saying?
Remember she bought that red powder. She sent me a packet of that red powder
Dusty's.
for the book. And when you soak it in there, it shrivels them down. They look like dead people's fingers. You know, so it's like you wonder what's in it. You know.
Yeah, if it came from China, I'd be afraid to ask.
Nah, it's quite safe, I think.
Yeah.
Rename
When's
it.
the last time you had it?
I'd eat it. There's the very man. The very man.
Now we know why your mind is young and your body isn't.
Tell them all to be quiet till I speak to you.
You lot.
Oh, look.
Keep
It's
your
Ian.
Hey, Ian.
Said his bit.
Right.
It's Ian. I'll send you a sticker. How are you?
See your switch on the grinder.
Mr.
Right.
Bucky. Sorry?
Here. See the switch on the grinder.
Which grinder?
The one you sent me. Right?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Why is it weird?
Well, you can either you need here.
Come on, Ali, spit it out.
When you try to put it on, right? Okay? It takes ages to go on, right? Okay? It's like it gets stuck and it won't go on.
I'll stick a WD round it. You're a mechanic, bloody hell. Mate,
I haven't got time. I got between the job.
Who talk proper?
Ali, do you have
I'll
to pay
have a look at it tomorrow.
Your electric? Maybe it's slower.
It's the only point I have to make about the grinder. It's the first time I've used it, right? Okay. And the switch, I noticed compared to my old switch, it just feels a bit
He's about as snobby.
Sticky, that's the word. Stuck. It's always stuck. Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to get it to go on, John. You'd understand if you went to use it, You know?
What do you want for nothing?
What do I want for nothing? Something that works.
So it's like snobby scrap picker. Like,
it works.
It's like grinders, mate. See, you switch it off and it goes. It's making a funny noise. I'm like, it was free.
It does work. It does work. It's just.
Hey, Ralph.
Who's the guy with the glasses? Vandal.
Who's
the guy with the glasses? It's the man in the shed. Hello, Ralph.
Hello, Ian.
Speaking of copper wire.
Copper wire. He's playing with. Kevin's playing with copper wire. Not Ken. Kevin.
Anyway, I can't get you another one, Ali Mac, I'm afraid.
No, you're on furlough.
Worse than that, we got closed down today.
Oh, never.
Oh, dang.
That's not good, Ian, man.
21 years down the pan.
Oh, they've shut the site down.
The whole kick-a-boodle shut.
Ralph, I have about 40 of those I have to take apart.
I have a couple as well.
Yep.
Nice.
I think
there's close to 1,000 in here.
Yeah, that's when there's nothing else to do. I'll work on taking those apart. Get the little brass out of it.
I thought
that was people.
I've started, so I
just everybody.
Right. So boom. Right, Ian. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to play in the shed full time. Listen, I'm going to take this moment, right, and use the last of my wages, right, to send out stickers to people. I've got nothing else to do.
Now you have time.
No, I've got time.
The day you do that, they're going to close the post office down. So don't even.
So I've got. I'm not too bad. I've been there 21 years. I get 12 weeks' wages, so I'm all right for 3 months.
Wow.
Ian, is that a temporary shutdown?
No, total firm's gone.
Gone.
The firm is gone.
Come to the wall.
How many years were you with this company?
21.
It's a sign of the times, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the buyout, the severance pay was 12 weeks. That's it.
No, I will get a severance package.
A redundancy.
It's happening up here as well.
Kevin, because the firm's gone to the wall, it's the government minimum that I'll get because the government will be paying it because the company's gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than nothing. But he says, can I take early retirement? Well,
hello, Snobby. How you doing, pal?
I've been thinking about it. Hey, Snobby. I've got to
Bobby,
work it out and think about it.
How
I'm
are you
still
today?
4 years off
Retirement.
so I'll find things to do.
Does anyone want to buy any burners? I know a good man that makes
Ralph,
burners
you trying to say something?
Snail mail.
for the right price.
Oh, that's nice.
Runners.
I could do with that for weigh it in.
Aye.
Oh, you could weigh it in. You just scrap. I don't care what you do with it, but
Just remember, Ralph, you can't spell snail without Ian.
exactly.
Whoa, I like that. That's Ken.
Well, send Ian in the shed a message, right, and he'll make you a burner. There you go. I got a customer for you.
Well, Ian's got those nice fancy barbecues. I like those.
Yeah.
Right, and there's another customer.
Ian, I'll order up one of those little chimeneas you make, the wood stoves.
His wife's more upset.
I'm afraid that when I'm 6 feet under, I won't need it.
The problem is you're in the US of A, and
We got to pay postage, didn't he?
you're a new president.
He's just an old man to me. I don't care.
Creepy Joe.
Hi, Dusty.
Hi, Dusty, Johnny.
I watched your video earlier on. I left you a nice comment.
I'll signal you.
All right. Oh, I just got my cup of tea offer.
Hey, Dick.
Yeah, I'm ready, Dusty. I'm ready to go.
Mr. Matthews.
That's a shame about getting shut down, though, Ian, man. But everywhere's the same, though.
Everything shut down. The whole businesses, everything shut down.
Not all of them. No.
Ken,
Lock the door and walk away.
Gone. Place is gone.
Well,
But when we're going to get all the steel from now?
I think we should pick up a collection.
I'm sure they've probably got a skip full of it.
You don't need that. You don't need that. I'll wait till I'm sending Wife out on the streets first.
Here, Ian. I'm sure they've still got a skip round the back of it.
I emptied it. I'll be quite honest. I barely got away with 3 carloads.
Well, you should be set for some time then.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I've got a friend a good mate who actually runs a steel company. So
yeah. So there is a high possibility that you'll be able to get me another grinder then, eh?
Well, it depends on how you spell steel.
Have you seen his shed? What he's got inside it? He must have about 100 grinders. So I don't think he'll mind sending me one. But the switch actually works on.
what about
Either that, I'm going to have to tape it on, Ian.
what about
Right?
if I just send you the switch?
Aye, that would probably work because I could probably make it work. Eh?
Get a job at Metro Salvage, yeah.
Mechanic. All you got to do is just look at it. It's only a plastic clip that goes underneath.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't got time to look at it. I'm in the middle of a job. I can't look at it. I want to get a job done. It's all right, Ian. It'll do the job.
Partner says, get a job at Metro Salvage. Well, funny enough, you've seen the videos where I go and I get the odd bits and pieces from, where I got that free bandsaw and other things.
Aye.
He said, come and work for me.
His yard will be empty.
I keep telling that. I said, I might be going home with more than what comes in.
Aye.
hey, I'll tell you one thing. You guys are talking about recycling centers. When I go to mine, it's like the mob's running it. It's unbelievable.
They probably are.
No, I'm just saying they have their little clicks where if I walk in, I see a lawnmower and I want to throw it in the truck. They're like, "Whoa, what are we doing?"
Oh, can't do that here, Ken.
Like, it's a dump.
It's locked down tighter of a recycling yard. If you catch them before they've put it in, you can have it.
Aye.
Now,
That's
that
why he's
does
got a
help.
yellow jacket.
They like watching it go over the wall and fall 40 feet into a dumpster. That's what they like. Especially
Yeah.
they like to just dump them and boom, watch it explode.
It helps if you're wearing a yellow coat and you're walking past and you go,
Just with a yellow jacket.
I'll help you with that, sir. And they go, oh, thank you. I said, I'm going all the way down there. Thank you very much. And they give it to me.
Yeah.
And I walk down to last aisle and I put it back in my car. Then I walk back to the front again. Loiter a bit. And then I'll see somebody pull up and go, that looks nice. I walk down. Oh, I can help with that, please.
You know what works for me? And I'll say, hey, is that your money on the ground? Is that yours? And they'll look at me and I'm like, oh, okay. You know?
Get out and you can see the place. They go, which skip does it go? It goes with about.
Dick, take it easy. One sip at a time, Dick. Come on. Holy cow.
That was the last swill. Last swill.
Wow.
It was sort of full.
You've got the can for it, right? I've got the glass for it. Look, that says
I'm
Carling
old
on it.
now. If I try and lean back, I'll fall over.
That's a Carling glass.
Mine is
right?
just cappuccino.
No, I've earned it today.
I've earned that one too.
I've had
Hey,
Hello, Lady Dan. Hey. Congrats on your 1K, mate, as well. I believe I did say it on your video, but I can't remember whether you replied or not.
I tell you, Ali, I threw a bunch of crap on the Instagram yesterday. I got like 4, 5, 6 subscribers, so that was good.
I give you a like.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, I could probably throw up pictures of dog poop in the grass, and they'll still like me. So
Yeah.
I posted the video of this thing on a Facebook group, and I think I have 13 extra subscribers just from there.
yeah.
Nice.
They all want one.
I guess maybe. Yeah. I found out Ian and I have something in common, by the way.
Oh.
We are both pretty decent at grinding.
Yeah, I thought about, Ralph, did you ever video all your dremeling on that snail? Because you probably had to do a lot of that, right? The eyeball?
That was the largest segment of video
Not as
footage
good at
that I was.
grinding
I had
the
about
wire.
2.5 hours. About 2.5 hours of the whole process, and I think over 1 hour was just the grinding.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, Ralph, I saw you get that grind route, and I thought, oh my God, he's going to absolutely ruin this. I'd sooner have it with the mohawk than trying to do that.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with your adrenaline skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eyeballs came out beautiful.
Yeah, and just holding the grinder just like this and levering it just like this and grinding between the eyes a little bit by bit, that actually worked pretty well. Yeah.
And I went over to the craftsman's place, and he commented on your video as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I was very surprised. Yeah, but that's probably because the Facebook group that I posted in is called Crafters of the Universe, which is derived from Masters of the Universe from the old He-Man cartoons, if anyone knows.
I didn't think
But that's his Facebook group, so he commented on the Facebook group and on my video.
I didn't think. I thought he was one of my subscribers, and when I put it on my community tab, he went over to look at the video.
Yeah, right. Well, here's something you could do. If you have like a video of you making those wood burners, you can put that on the Facebook page, Crafters of the Universe, and you might actually get some clients out of it. Some people who want to buy them, maybe. You never know.
I've got one over there. I've got one over there, but he's about 3,000 miles away.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You start walking now, I'll have it by Christmas 2070.
The Craftsman has
changed
close
his
to
name.
400,000 subscribers, so there might be some in the UK as well, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's worldwide, Ralph?
Yeah.
He's worldwide.
Yeah, they use Facebook
Like me, then.
everywhere, I've heard.
I was to say, Ali, the laugh heard round the world.
Yep.
Around the world, around the world.
Hey,
Around the world.
he's changed his name. Then. Hello,
Yep.
Ian.
He's changed his name.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Ian, you can come up and
Drop
weld
me
this
down
car
for a
for me.
bit. I'm going to go get my cup of tea.
Okay then, Kevin. No problem.
I'll be back.
Oh, Christ. The guy at your place who wanted that, who I promised that blower to.
Oh, Tim. Tim's gone. Tim's gone to the fireworks. That's where Tim's gone. So he told me last night.
Where's that?
Yeah, he's gone to fireworks.
You're not, of course, you're not in lockdown, are you?
No, we're not in lockdown now. No, we're not in lockdown now.
Who has
We just
fireworks?
went bonfire night.
Oh.
It's all to do with Guy Fawkes night.
God,
Ian,
God.
explain.
How
You can explain that better than me. It's around your time, innit?
The only problem is he bought his matches off me.
That's the problem, Maya. They were a bit damp.
Hey,
See if you did one of these. You
Ali,
wouldn't have a House of Parliament.
Ali, just make it a bit bigger.
Make you bigger, no problem.
The gunpowder plot, weren't it?
I'm not. I've had to do a lot of tidying up in here, and manoeuvring because look what came over me.
He's full shade up.
They don't need that, do they?
No, they don't need it. No.
Yeah,
No.
It's better sitting there than somewhere else.
Exactly.
What's that, Ian? Meg?
Tig.
Tig welder there.
Oh,
Tig welder. How you doing? Carry on, Jeff and John. Hope you're well. Hang on a second.
Hello, everyone. Jeff and John.
Boom.
Hey, John. Jeff. John.
Usually John.
It's John. He was teaching his son.
Hey, Ian,
how to cook.
there's a site on Facebook, I think it is called Weld Porn, and I tell you, they've got some gorgeous things. I mean, it's like sculpture. It's unbelievable.
There's actually someone who is creating a 3D printer out of welding equipment. He's got a huge rig and a welder, and basically he can make things out of steel just by welding constantly.
Wow.
It's gonna take all the power of the whole street, probably.
I'm a crap welder.
But yeah,
Hi, Crypto.
that's really cool.
TIG, especially on stainless, is beautiful.
Hello, Crypto.
It's better than a mantle clock. East Coast, you're right.
Hey, Crypto.
Let's see. These are the ones that are all opened up, I think.
Ian, is that a retirement present, that welder, or what?
Something like that.
Scotland Yard are watching. You have to be careful.
Fell off the truck.
You like to watch, Scotland Yard are watching. Did I ever tell you, Ian, my brother, my younger brother, he's a policeman, and my son's a policeman.
Excuse me, I've got a receipt.
I've got a receipt. So have I for many things.
It was properly stamped with the work stamp that's from my desk.
It's from your desk. That's the problem, Ian. From your desk. It's probably got a faulty switch on it. Good evening.
Evening.
Oh, hello, Snobby.
Ali, it's these I couldn't make my mind up with.
Yeah, I want one of them. I want one of them.
I've seen a couple of cool ones.
Forget the grinder, Ian. Send me one of them. I need one of them.
They're selling them in Aldi at the minute, very cheap. Welded, master.
Yeah, 20.
Aye.
Very, very cheap.
In Aldi at the moment.
£22 in Aldi. I'll go Aldi tomorrow then.
So
I need
Ian,
one there.
you showed us the TIG welder. Now show us the really good stuff you came home with.
Yeah, where's that forklift? Where's that forklift? Where did you park the forklift?
It didn't come here.
Oh,
It
is it
went
in that
4 doors
shed
down.
with the e-waste?
Secret shed.
Yeah.
4 doors down. That's where it went. 4 doors down. Or 2.
One door shuts, another opens, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's,
£13 on eBay. I hear. Send me a link, East Coast, and I'll check that out, buddy. Yeah, because
like I said,
I need a new one.
the one in Aldi's £22, and you've got
Yeah, that's
three,
right.
3-year guarantee on it.
Aye.
Ian, is that auto darkening or just regular?
Oh, auto darkening, 5 shades.
Oh, I don't need anything fancy.
No, auto darkening
I
is
don't need
good,
no
because
fancy.
otherwise I've done it where you go in and then you open your eyes and oh crap, you know.
But
Hey,
as much,
what
much
about
welding.
when you've got your grinding screen on and you think and you got it up like that, okay, and you go,
Just shut your eyes.
You forget you've got your wrong helmet on.
I just usually shut my eyes here.
What about when you think
That's
you're
an
wearing
hope.
your helmet, but you've got your clear visor on,
Aye.
and then you go, you nod it down and start welding.
That's all right.
Then you
don't-
get welding flash and your eyes hurt for a wee while.
Yeah, you burn your corneas. That's all.
And that's how you end up with glasses.
Oh, but that's in Canberra. That's all. How come it only ever starts hurting at 2:00 in the morning?
I've heard lots of tricks to stop it hurting there, but whether that works or not, I'm not sure.
There's only one trick that I know, and that's go to the chemist and buy something called Broline.
Oh,
And it's an anaesthetic, and you put it in, but it's like putting, I don't know, like sticking a needle in your eye first. It stings like anything, and then
I'll do that when I'm not sure if it goes anyway.
I used to enjoy doing that at work. All these big burly welders, and they're coming in. I'm sit down. Now, this is going to hurt, and it's going to hurt a lot. And I put it in, and I see them cry, and I go, "You have to have 2 drops." It was always nice to me because I worked first aider, because they knew sooner or later they'd end up in front of me. He's go, oh, can you get that out? Did that hurt? No.
You ordering dinner, Snob?
Well, I've had somebody send something to me, but the postman couldn't get through the letterbox. And I know it's not Ian, obviously.
No, it hasn't come from Hermes.
Right, so it's actually got on the Royal Mail something for you. It says Snobby Scrap Picker, right? So my daughter done no more. She went to the sorting office to go and collect it. And they said, no, that doesn't relate to your name. She said, well, that name doesn't even exist. So can I just have the parcel, please? And she said, no.
Are you trying to tell me that names matter?
Wait a second.
Are you trying
The
to
man in the shed.
make it bigger?
Okay then. You don't have to ask me twice.
Are you trying to tell me that names actually matter?
See the thingy man in the shed.
It doesn't matter what you put on it, it gets here.
Yeah, but you've got to be in. You've got to be in to open the door if it don't fit through the letterbox, and we wasn't in. And this was yesterday when we was out. So today, leave it 24 hours before you go to the sorting office to go and get it.
Yeah.
And daughter went, and they wouldn't let her have it. What's that say?
No point putting your address on here as you don't know where the post office is.
I open
I wonder
open
who
it,
said that.
I'll make you big and you can open it.
Should I open it, everyone?
I'll make you big and you can open it, right?
People in chat, should I open this? Yeah, go on, we'll open it.
He's gone big anyway.
It's not ticking, is it, Ian?
Nah, I think it's liver. Chicken? It's not chicken.
Chicken liver. I like chicken liver.
Is it from Wuhan?
And what did it say on the back, Ian? No, what does the little writing say? No,
It says, no point putting your address on here as you don't know where the post office is. Oh, he's like, if it was Snickers office.
Bobby, you didn't send him some ribs, did you?
Oh, hey, that would have been a good idea. I can't afford food anymore.
It's a package inside a package inside a package.
Harrods. Green's a Harrods bag.
Wow, Pat.
Whoa, look at this. You do realise I do have to save these now till Christmas.
Mince pies.
Nice. Oh. Hey, not any old mince pies.
Mince
pies.
They're posh, them are posh.
Watch them, Marks and Spencer's ones. Well,
I don't think I've ever had those.
And you're not going to have any of these either.
No, not those.
No, hey, Ian, weren't those supposed to be refrigerated or something?
Nah, it's made of pastry.
No.
Keep for ages. Mince pies. Keep for ages.
Is mince like a Twinkie? It'll last forever?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Hang on. Hang on. Best before 17th of the 11th, 2020.
You've got a few days.
What'd you get? Expired ones on sale?
Where's the yellow whoopsie sticker?
No, I got them last year.
I was going to save them till Christmas, but well.
Snob and Dusty were cleaning out the freezer. They took all the expired stuff and said, "Hey, here you go."
Thank you very much, Snobby.
I was at my mom's place looking for some munchies and found a bag of chips. And it said expiration date like 2011. So I just put it back. I don't care.
We have a cabinet in our kitchen. I call it the dungeon because when you open it up, all the bad food is in the back. Like they have life.
Oh yeah.
And they just die. They just stay there.
Crypto. Believe it or not, I was about to go to Manchester tomorrow, and I thought I'd drop your stickers off, and we just got put in lockdown.
Wow.
Sod's law.
Yeah. What do you say? What do you say, Ian?
You're so full of mince pies, Ian.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Hey, I would have preferred to have been Who King's spur ribs.
Yeah, they look good, Snob.
No, you can't send them in the post.
Of course you can. Send me anything.
But Bobby, you got to tell Dusty to show us how to make the pork fried rice. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. She's getting round to the idea of maybe doing a video maybe once every week or a fortnight about cooking at the moment.
Hello, Raffle.
We'll call it Dusty's Far East.
Pork fried rice. It's not hard.
Pork fried rice. I like that. I like chicken fried rice as well, though.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Chicken. It all starts off with the egg fried rice.
In Liverpool, chicken.
Tina does good chicken fried rice and that. Tina's a really good cook. I didn't get this size right. Tina being a good cook.
Well, most Chinese food is really quick and simple stuff.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of it's in the prep work behind. You know, you might have the rice made that was made like hours ago. That's just sat there for a while because you don't keep rice too long. And they just get a couple of scoops of that, fry it in the wok, stir it up. Bosh, there it is. Noodles are all pre-cooked. Everything's more or less pre-cooked.
Does she use a wok, Snob? You actually got a wok?
Well, she did. Yeah, still got woks, but
I'll be right back.
as Ian says, she now uses it to iron my t-shirts.
Oh.
And I have been very, very busy. My son wanted me to make him a toy box for the newborn, which is due early next year. And they've been showing me all these ones. Well, they cost about £150.
Yeah, 150 to £200.
Yeah, between £150 and £200, and they wanted it Pacific size to fit in somewhere in this flat that they're about to purchase. And I've been working on that all week. And when Ali comes back, I'll see if he can put me on a big screen, and I'll flip it round and show you. Quite an achievement at my age.
Big woodworker snob.
Oh, Ian, yeah, it's woodwork, and Ian will be so proud. He'll be so proud.
Yeah, you're a wood engineer.
A wood engineer. I'm a jack of all. A jack of all, master of one.
That's like me. Very much like me.
Yeah, I'm actually quite proud of it, actually.
Kind of like me.
Most of the wood, though, is MDF, and most of it, I bought an 84 sheet at B&Q, and I went there with the measurements and told them all this, all cut. And I pretty much come home and glued it and nail gunned it. Pretty much, you know. A couple of other bits I've had to cut by hand and things, and then using the jigsaw.
And your.
Hello, Mark V8. How are you?
Jigsaw. Oh, Al, if you could kindly, can you put the light on, Dusty?
What do you want?
If you just very kindly, hold on, let me just get up. I don't like moving.
Do you want me to meet you back?
Yeah, you can do.
Right, okay. 2 seconds. Are you big?
Just switch the camera around. A little bit slow. It's been a long day.
I know that one, snob, man.
Ah, it's very nice, Eddie. Very nice.
That's nice, like, yeah.
About the piano engine, but you can't screw into MDF, so you have to plant natural timber on, which is glued and nail gunned, and then you can fit the piano hinge.
Oh.
That's nice, that snob.
Yeah, very nice, mate, Eddie.
So it's going to be all paint, Robbie?
Put it on a plinth as well. Yeah, the next stage now is just to I cut a load of these as well, little flags, like bunting flags that will go across the front here on the front, and then we've got letters. We've got the letters for the name of the baby, get glued and screwed on there, but from the inside, you know.
And it all been in pastel colours.
Well, the cot that they've bought's a grey cot.
Neutral, a neutral colour.
Oh yeah, she's just put the
Snobby, what's that outside with that grey motor on?
It's sat at the side with the grey motor on.
What, that?
Yes.
This is wire stripper, isn't it?
Can't tell you.
You don't have to tell us, you can show us.
I've seen that before.
Single phase motor.
Somewhere.
Nice for melting.
There's no melting that.
Yes, melt it.
No, I don't think so.
1400 RPM, pretty low.
He's not going to melt it.
It don't need to be.
You want to go small again?
Yes, please.
Hey, Doug, what's behind you, Snob? It looks like 3 deer humping each other. What is that?
Oh, what? Them up there?
Eli family, how you doing?
Having an orgy or something.
Well,
a leaping deer.
Ah, okay. Look like 3 deer jumping each other.
Sort of.
Oh dear.
Like happy.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Very busy,
I
actually.
thought you're going to strangle somebody.
I only left you to I went to the kitchen to fill that up. I made that, Ian.
What's that?
Is it an
I made that.
Oh, isn't it fortunate that I've give up drinking because
you can't afford to now.
can't afford it
Now you're lying.
Hey, listen, do you know what's actually hurts is that as a buyer, next month was my bestest month. I used to get 15 bottles of single malts. And I won't get any at all.
Nope. You get 9.
That's illegal. You're not supposed to do that in business.
I used to get 2 bottles every year off my uncle when I worked for him. I used to get 2 bottles of whiskey, yeah. Well, one for myself and one for my dad. And my dad never got his one.
I've actually
just kept them for myself.
I've actually phoned a few people up today and said, broke the bad news stuff. We've took a lot of people for a lot of money. A small engineering company. There's him and his 2 sons. 50 grand we've took them for.
50.
And then they're not insured. Big companies, 125 grand. They've insured it, so they'll probably lose about 5 grand.
Yeah.
But there's lots of others. One lad working on his own does all the labels. So no more free labels for me.
Hi, Community Kev. How you doing?
And
See you, mate.
He lost £1,000, but he's more worried because he's lost all the business as well. So it's going to affect a lot of people.
There's going to be a lot of places going like that. I'll tell you what. I know someone that was working in the oil industry, right? And when we had our lockdown up here, he got laid off, and he was 23 years with the company. So, and he's lucky. I'll say he's lucky. He's only a couple of years older than me, So we've got a job somewhere else. But I mean, no offense, Ian. You're at your,
well,
at the worst end. My granddad's in the same position as you because the company he worked for went bust. So
it's against the law to ask your age. You don't even have to put your age or anything down on the on your CV or anything anymore. But when you're going for a job, I'm not really going to pass 40 somewhere, am I?
Well, I don't know. Put a wig on. You might get away with it. Got a big beard, a wig. You get away with it, no bother. You just have to dye it.
Funny enough, you should say that, Ali, but a lot of people are hiring the older end because different work ethic.
More experience.
Every day.
Yeah,
exactly.
Good work ethic, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
spoke to a guy today. I did speak to a guy today, and I point blank asked him, would he have any work for me? I said, well, and he said yes. I said, but I don't want to work. I've got 3 months' notice first, so I ain't working for 3 months. And he said that suits him because he's furloughed people today, and it's a part-time business,
I definitely
December anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens next year.
Right.
When I've always got me YouTube money to rely on.
Well, the millions you make off YouTube, like me, we make millions. Me and Snobby and you, we all make millions.
Oh, you'll see a different. Watch my subs go down like this. They'll go down like this.
I love all my subscribers. They're great.
Yeah, mine will be. You want to watch my channel? It's pay-per-view.
They come and watch me.
It's Tipjar, PayPal, Patreon, everything. They'll all be at bottom. The list will be that long.
You're also going to do an OnlyFans?
Yes.
Members only.
Members only. OnlyFans. Pay-per-view.
Is that the videos where you walk around in your boxer shorts only? Yeah.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, Ian in his dressing gown. That's all you're going to see, guys.
I know your subscribers, though, who pay $2 a month.
I'm paying for that.
Oh, my God.
Have you seen his pants?
Where'd you get those from? Conference?
I'll show you the back.
Oh, Ian, I don't want to see it.
Those are almost as dirty as the underwear I'm wearing now.
There's skid marks at the back. Sorry.
You like turning them inside out.
Hey, you guys talk about getting paid with the YouTube. How about these people that pay like $2 a month so they can see the video?
I know that.
Ali, there's a burn mark. I can't. I was welding them. There's a burn mark. I can't turn them into.
I was welding today. I've got lots of holes in me.
I said a burn mark.
Right, we'll see you later, AGP, man. You take care, buddy.
Hey, JP.
Follow, mate.
Hi, Jack.
Hey, Nora's in the house. Hello,
That's
Nora.
what I just said. I just said hello, Nora.
Hello, Nora.
Keep up, Ian.
I'll be back 1 minute, mate. I'll be back.
Tell you
Keep
what,
up.
it's bloody hot in this shed.
You got a fire on?
I have.
Well, that's why it's hot then. It don't take a rocket scientist to work out why it's hot.
So Ian, the industrial estate that you was working on, right? Is there a main gate that's always open 24 hours a day?
All locks were changed today, Snobby.
No, on your unit, yeah. But on the whole industrial estate, are you on a big
Yes.
industrial estate?
Yeah, there is.
Welcome back, Irish.
And there's a lock on the main gate as well.
Yeah.
Wow, so you can only go in there during the day then?
Yes.
Oh.
Or are you thinking of going over there with a couple of vans?
No. I'm just thinking that he's still going to need to get supplies of timber to burn, isn't he? So he may well have to pass over.
Yeah, timber's not a problem. There's a timber yard about a quarter of a mile from here, and they let anybody go and take all the timber.
Timber.
So you won't lose all the connections that you've made over the years with all the other people, will you?
No.
Nah.
No.
You'll still have all them.
It might be a couple of years before I run out of the supplies I stocked up on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thinking ahead. Hello, Scrapping Irish.
Irish in the house.
He's been in and went away and came back again. So welcome back, Scrapping Irish.
Ah.
He probably had a pizza.
He probably did. He probably went for his dinner. I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's like Snobby. I went to the steel yard next door, but like they're a construction yard. You know, the big massive stuff. That's where I get all my chimney from. I went seeing them. I said, "Well, am I still all right getting chimney?" They went, "Yeah, of course you are. £10 each."
Ralph, what is
that?
I said, "That's what you'll ever get off me."
What is that, Ralph?
Copper.
So if you don't find nothing within the 3 months that you're off, Ian, it may be more difficult to actually get into the routine of having a job as well. So
my daughter said that. I totally disagreed with her.
well, if that's two people that have told you that are a bit younger, they're obviously smarter than you because your daughter's smarter than you.
Yeah. Nobby, I love your humor.
You know why he's saying this, Ali, Mac, don't you? Because you know when he said he was going to come up, he rang. He sent me a message, and I was still in bed. And I'm like, it's 10:30. Why are you sending me messages?
He's going to come up and see you sometime. Now you're at home all the time, Ian.
Hey, now you can stay up late.
Yeah, Dusty will like this. I'm lying in bed yesterday. Okay, no problem. Lying in bed. Wife come in. Just get up. Because I do beds on Thursday mornings. Get up. And I couldn't say I'm on holiday, could I? I couldn't say, well, I'm on holiday. He's like, get up and change your sheets. You're not ruining my routine.
This is true.
Yeah, so,
you'll be doing it. Dusty just says you'll be doing it soon.
Yep.
Edward said
3 months off work, she'll be sending stickers. He probably will get around to it.
I've got nothing else to do. Yeah, I've got a snobby nose. I've probably got bloody 2 months worth of scrap for stripping.
Well, you'll be busy.
I'm not going to be. What worried me? Tell you what, Justy, Ali, this is what worried me. When she said, "Here, might as well take that." It's shed. A single.
What is it, a duvet?
I said, "Yeah, a single duvet." What's she trying to say?
She's wanting you to move into the shed.
She's saying you got 3 months to find another job.
Yeah. Yeah, partner. I will have to cash it all in to keep afloat.
So
me 20 quid a week YouTube money, all that'll have to go to paying bills.
You could move to Scotland, Ian.
Is it cheaper?
Yeah, it's cheaper and we're not on lockdown.
Your beer's expensive up there. Oh, I don't drink. I forgot. I don't drink. So.
Not if you make it yourself, it's not. Pretty cheap then, Ian. And the distilleries are a lot closer. So,
That's what I'll be putting at the bottom of my YouTube. If you would like me to sample any single malts, please feel free to send me half a bottle.
Have you got an Amazon wish list?
I will have. Amazon wish list, eBay wish list.
she's only the leader of the party list. It's all right. She'll probably decide to leave at some point. So
with Marks and Spencer's wish list.
Marks and Spencer.
I could just imagine you now, Ian, at the end of one of the tills in maybe Aldi's or Lidl's, just at the end, helping people to put their shopping in their bags and saying to them, "Have a good day now."
Thank you, come again.
pushing the trolleys around and that. A good job for Ian, right?
Well, Ian could be a greeter at Tesco's. Like, welcome.
Kevin, Ken, I've got to say, at work, I was kind of known as being a grumpy, cantankerous, obstropolous old git.
Not you.
Hey, he'll go on well up here then.
People do that impression.
Well, people like this. Phone rings. Hello, in ACK. How are you? You didn't ring me for ask me how I am. What do you want? Oh, hello, such and such a body. What you selling? Are you selling services or a product? We're selling. I'm not interested in buying. Try. Whatever it is. Oh, the other one was, yes, we're selling services. Gas, electric, telephones, or water. Well, it's who does your electricity? We're tenants, not interested. Oosh. I was a bit abrupt and short on the phone.
You're going crazy with the fireworks.
Imagine him as a greeter at Tesco's. Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome at Tesco's. Get your shit and get out.
Hey, imagine if Ian was over here and the Girl Scout cookie girl came to the door. Holy shit! The hell you want?
And Ali Mac, because I was a buyer, you know that mechanics.
Aye.
Oh, I had that. I'd say, how much is it for, 25 lengths of 50-50 box section? This, and I go, how much?
Aye. That's going to cost you.
You're having a giraffe, aren't you? Hell. But speaking of steel, seriously, it was only 2 weeks ago. We went on holiday for a week, and then this week we've been told not to go to work ever again.
Right, guys, don't bother coming back to work. That's the job. It's down the pan.
I was buying steel at £650 a ton, and a guy phoned me up today to ask me how I was doing, and he said it's gone up to £800 a ton.
Whew.
So it's gone up £150 a ton.
I wish the price of scrap would go up. Price of scrap cars. Scrap cars up here. You're like you can get £40 a ton on them, Ian, eh? I'm welding that MG up because there's no point in putting it into scrap. I get nothing for it. The alloy wheels that are on it are probably the most valuable thing.
It's a crypto. She'll be scared what she would find in here. There's nothing scary apart from me.
You'd probably fall over and do yourself an injury, Crypto, with the amount of stuff he's got laying around.
Same here.
No, I'm bound to, because of lockdown, the daughter wants all that space back. So that's what I was doing tonight, was moving it all. And then I saw you live, and that was the end of that, wasn't it?
Steptoe's yard. Well, I don't know about that. The man he goes to visit is like Steptoe's yard.
It's certainly.
I'm into the chat out because my phone's getting hot. All right.
No problem. I think Kevin's wanting back up anyway.
Well, I've got to
Take care, mate. Take care.
How have you got to go in? You've got no work to go to.
We've started by sharing the bathwater, so wife's
You've got a shower in, I know you do.
saving all the. She's put a plug hole in bottom, so she has a shower. I sit in it and splash around.
No, you've got a shower, I know you do.
My mother and father actually do that. Well, they did when I lived there many years ago. Shared bathwater. They actually did.
All good, Snobby, mate. All good.
At least you've made me laugh, you lot.
You pull the pin out of the center of that thing, you can cut the plastic in half. It just comes right off.
Yeah, that's what I try to do to most of them. Yeah.
Or you can get a hammer and smash it in the middle, and then go.
And then it'll just
Yes,
go. Boom.
Ian Hammer. I know.
Accordion.
You'd been proud of me the day that, Ian. I was using an assortment of hammers.
I'm going to be casting a couple of hammers pretty soon.
Thor?
Just for fun.
Brass?
I'll just make one out of every metal I have.
I need a copper hammer, eh?
I'll make one out of gallium. That'll melt at 29 Celsius. So basically, if you hold it for too long, it goes.
How'd you make a composite hammer? Part copper, part glass, part aluminum.
I do.
Oh, that could work, yeah.
Oh, what was it? Scrap Kingdom found a meat tenderizer, didn't he?
Is that your fireworks deck?
And he's like,
Yeah, it's mate. Yeah, no, it's not mine. No, but it's
strange aluminium.
That was Ken, K&D.
Was that Ken? I thought it was
Dan from K&D.
That
He
was
found
it.
that.
Yeah, well, he looked like Marty.
Yeah, I need a Thor hammer partners. Number 3, aye. I've got the wee one. I just need number 3. Hello, Royce boy. How are you?
Rosa boy.
Yeah, right.
How's things down your neck of the wood?
Ian, you probably remember years ago. Remember back in the old shops, you used to make our own lead hammers. They look like little barrels. Remember the old lead molds? And every week you'd bring in your piece of pipe or whatever, what's left of it, and they'd cast you another one.
There's
I'm actually going to be printing a mold for something like that to have like a aluminium like frame that you can put in another piece of frame that you can cast the lead in, so that every time you just stick the handle back in and you can pour a new lead hammer, and every time it's worn out and there's pieces flying off, just stick the thing in there, pour more lead in, pull it out, and have a new hammer.
They sell those. They're 2-piece. They're just with a hinge in the middle. You fold it, you stick your handles in, and boom, you get like 6 or 12 at a time. Yeah.
I want to try to cast the whole thing myself.
Yeah, what I've seen people do is drill a couple of holes at the end of the shaft so that the lead goes partly into the shaft as well, instead of just like a pipe sticking into a lead block.
We used to use a dowel pin. We put a dowel pin on the end, and that just held everything together.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to use my compactor on all this spaghetti. Whoop, whoop, look, that fell out. It stuck to everything.
I wouldn't like to have that with mince or meatballs. I don't think it would taste very good.
Can you melt copper, Ralph? How hot is that?
Yeah, you
Copper,
can melt copper.
close to 1100 Celsius, 1085. So yeah.
Go watch some of his videos. He melts copper.
Yeah, I have a couple. I mean, the last one, this thing, this was copper and tin, but when I made the bronze, I melted the copper first. It was not. It was my previous metal casting video, I think.
Ken, your neighbors are happy. They're happy. They're happy with the result.
Yeah. Has there been a winner yet?
No,
the two old men fighting.
It's gonna be Creepy Joe. Creepy Joe's gonna get it, and the other one's gonna throw a tantrum.
They'll both throw tantrums. They're old men.
Well, the thing about that is they're already saying now it's not going to be Biden who's going to be President Long. It's going to be President Long. It's going to be that assistant president, that woman. Because he's going to forget who he is, isn't he? He's going to.
He's got Alzheimer's.
How old is?
What's the name of that comedian? Jeff somebody or other. He does a good one. You've seen that, Kevin, haven't you? I think I sent it to you, eh?
Yeah.
Jeff with the Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Aye, Ahmed. Aye.
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, Jeff Dunham, man.
Yeah,
He's hilarious.
Jeff Dunham and Walter, a.k.a. Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah, Walter.
He's hilarious, man.
And then his sidekick, Joe Biden's sidekick is Jeff Dunham's puppet, Peanut.
Peanut. Once you go purple, you never go back.
That's some of the silly things I watch on YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. Peanut only has one shoe, and the other foot is barefoot. Did you know you lost? Did you know you lost a shoe? No, man, I found one.
That's it.
Ralph, do you watch our Spitting Image program?
Oh yeah, those are fun. Yes.
Oh, hilarious!
I watched that as well.
With,
that's classic.
Boris's sidekick, Dominic Raab. Bloody hell, he looks evil.
Aye. He looks evil in real life. What are you talking about, Ian?
They've likened him to Prince Charles in resemblance regarding looks, so haven't they, Dominic? Which is quite bizarre.
Oh, man. Well.
Anyway, listen, I'm going to have to bow out. I've got some.
Why?
Stuff.
It's only 20 to 9. It's not bedtime yet.
I'm not with bed. I'm supposed to do.
He's got work tomorrow.
She said she's gymnasticking in here in the morning and it's got to be clear. So I can listen, but I've got to clear that stuff tonight.
Okay, Ian, I forgive you.
I've not that much through. See, it's nearly clear. Where's it going? See, I've only all that what fuck move.
So somewhere this weekend you might have time to go and find the post office.
Yes. Listen, your stickers here, ready in my hand. Look.
Yeah. Oh wow! Oh yeah, the Darth Vader one. Yeah.
The only one left.
I got one.
The last one.
Ian, you should do a special sticker though that shows you in front of a post office, just like a teaser.
Yeah,
I can do it.
If you go back on my community page, there is a picture like that.
I mean, stood outside the post office.
I was just wondering though, when you go in these post offices, is there like your picture on the door, like not allowed or something?
Correct, but
beware of this man.
I can get in now, and they don't know who I am. Hey, no, that's not me. That's not me. No.
They shut our one up here too, right? We've got to go, it's about 2 miles post office, something like that. Local one shut, So, been shut for ages now, though. So.
Oh, you want to hear a story about the post office? Yesterday, my daughter got a package from Amazon, right? And I watched this guy. We have all different mailmen now because of Amazon. So the guy comes by, post office truck, the white truck. He has this box. So he tries to put it in the mailbox. It don't fit. So he's trying like hell. He's smashing the hell out of this box. Okay? And then he throws it in the grass. And he takes off. So I go out there, and there's like this mangled box sitting in the lawn. And I'm like, what the hell's that? And then at Christmas time, they'll yell because you didn't give them a tip.
Yeah. Then you show them the video. There's your tip.
I should have. I really should have.
Right, I'm leaving you. See you later, guys.
Later, Ian.
You take care, Ian, and don't work too hard in the shed, okay?
And be careful.
Now you're your own boss. Don't work too hard.
Oh, that's right.
Master of his own domain.
Yep.
Okay, oh, right.
King of the castle.
I can sort it. I'm off. I can hit that button. Leave studio.
Put it in. What's he gonna do now? Better get a big order gas burners wood burners. Mm-hmm. Oh, so what have you been up to, Dick?
I've been at work all day, mate. Been on site.
Aye.
Yeah, busy. It's been grinding today.
Sharp bit.
Most of the building sites in that up here are quite busy too. Well, they're building houses just I don't know.
That piece of copper bites you.
A mile and a half from here there. This one's flat out as well, like
I know this was a domestic site, like a household house.
Aye. This is like they're building houses like for I don't know. It's just like another housing estate. They built a new road and now they're building houses. To fill up the fields next to it.
Exactly.
I suppose it's excess land that they thought they would need, and they don't need it now, so they've just decided to build a rake of houses instead. Yeah. They'll probably all get sold off. Some of them will be rent to buy. The housing association will buy them. You know yourself, Yeah. They reckon Inverness was the fastest growing city in Europe at one time. I don't know if it still is.
Hey, Ali, Roy was asking about tipping and stuff. I'll just give a quick story. In America, we tip. I mean, if a service is performed, usually you give a tip. Well, my daughter had tires put on yesterday. She dealt with a company here called, I think it was Tire Rack. And they ship them to a local garage, and the garage charges you X number of dollars to mount them, balance them, and all that. So the bill came out with tax to $86. So I said, give them $100 and make sure they give it to the mechanic who did the work. A lot of young guys working there, And that's just what I do. You got to give a tip, whatever. And they're like, what are you giving a tip for? I'm like, you always tip. They go, what do you mean? I go, you go to a restaurant, they serve you, you give them a tip. But
good
Roy
service.
saying, what, the postmen don't get paid? No, they get paid handsomely. But, garbage men, the cleaner, I mean, everyone here.
We do that once a year, Once a year up here, it's normal for like you call them garbage men, we call them dustbin men. Normally they get something there.
But now they're not riding the trucks anymore. It's one guy on an automated truck with a claw, and he's in his heat and air conditioning, and he pushes a button. I can see when they're out there in the pouring rain, schlepping on the back of a truck. You know what? That's worth a bottle of, Chivas Regal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the guys now, they're sitting with their stereo iPads on, whatever, hitting the button. To me, I don't know.
How you out of town, Robin Bell? How you doing, man? Hope you've had a great night too.
But with the postmen, I have 6 different post people. They're here all the time, all different ones. Old days, you knew your postman. You knew him by name or her by name. Yeah. You said hello. If there was a package to your door, now they're throwing it in the lawn. I'm not going to tip you.
Only tip is what they get when they find it on the ground, John Ladd says.
Oh, unreal.
I tip the delivery guy from my food sometimes that I order.
I'll never do it. They expect it half the time, and that's all. They've got that sort of arrogance that they expect the tip is always right. But
I only tip the ones that are from this country.
Some are like that.
They've got that sort of expect the tip as though they're.
Yeah, but Dick, how about when they stand there and like wait?
Exactly, that's what I mean.
They're standing there,
yeah,
and I'm like, "What are you doing? Waiting for the weather to change? Come on."
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
Hey, Ken, just tell them the bus laughed yesterday.
when we buy stuff like that, we normally pay by card anyway. So it's like, well,
I have always paid in advance, and you can actually tip the delivery guy while ordering online and paying online, and you can say tip €1, €2, whatever.
Nothing beats a little cash in the pocket, though.
Exactly. I have a in my whole way.
Because that way he doesn't have to tell the boss.
What's cash? My wallet's empty.
Stack of coins. I need to
I just hate the people that use a check
buy MGs
to buy something that's $1.50.
Yeah, that's
no.
annoying.
I don't paper stuff with checks. Nah, it'd probably bounce.
Well, no, I tell my customers.
What is it? Paper from a rubber tree?
I tell my customers if it's $70, it's 10 more if you want to give me a check. Always.
One guy did pay me with a check once when I went to do work.
Well, no, you got to keep your funds are tied up for 3 business days.
Yeah,
you gotta
exactly.
Go there. If not, it's a pain in the ass.
He gave me half of it in cash, and then the other half was a check. So it wasn't so bad, but it's still annoying, because as you say, you got to wait 3 days,
My kids love it when I get a check because I tell them I'll give you $10 if you cash this check. Oh, they grab it.
Hey, Ken.
Yep. Uh-oh. Zoom in. Oh, a real check.
No. That was
What's
my
the
electric bill.
Oh, I'm gonna get sick because I'll tell you my electric bill.
76 cents.
What, for the whole year?
Is that quarterly? Is that quarterly?
Kevin, what do you got? Solar or what?
Yeah. He's over that or he's rigging it.
And then the other bill for the house, nothing.
Wow.
My electric bill during the height of winter when it was cold here, this is no crap. My electric bill was $476.
That's the same as me, Roy. Yeah. If someone wants to give me a tip, it's fine. It's all good, right? But I'm not going to ask for it, mate.
Ken, we put solar on the house in 2011, April of 2011. I haven't spent $460 on electric since then.
Yeah.
Wow.
All good, Susan Lee.
They want to do it to my house, Kevin, because I have sun all day and all afternoon long, both sides of my roof, all sun. They're begging me to do it. My insurance company told me no, they'll drop me if I want to do it because of the fire hazard and all that. Yeah. And the town,
really, idiots.
Well, the town too, because of the batteries and all that.
Yeah. Now the fire department, if you have volunteer fire service,
we do.
They don't.
We pay for it. It's volunteer. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't.
I love
they don't
for Sheffield.
know where the cutoff is. If you have a fire in the house, they don't know where the shutoff connection is. So they'll stand there and watch your house burn.
Yeah, yeah.
But protect the house next door to you because at least they know what's going on.
Yeah.
If it's on the roof, you're on your own.
Yeah. Yep. That's what it is around here. That's what everyone's afraid to do it. So.
Yeah.
You people are so primitive over there. Come on.
Yeah, we are. Oh, you're saving money?
Yeah. I got it's gone down a bit because I took a lot out of there, but this is actually close to €100 in small change already. So imagine if this thing is full.
Yeah, you'd have at least $300 in euros.
Tina,
well, at least
where's the penny ball?
This actually it's a piggy bank actually.
Yeah,
big penny ball.
Penny.
All right, I'll be right back.
Empty at the moment. Okay, then we'll see you when you come back.
I have to send an email.
You have to go away over there to do it.
Hey, Ali, I'm going to take off, though. I think the wife's home. I don't even know if she's home. Isn't that something?
No bother, Ken, man. You take care.
We'll talk to you guys. If not, we'll catch you on Snobbies tomorrow.
There's my
Otherwise,
computer.
oh, what's he doing?
There's my work computer.
There you go.
Okay, JCT, you take care too.
All right, we'll talk to you later, guys.
See you later, Ken.
If I could know how to shut this thing off. I'm known for that, Ali. You know that.
It's all good, Ken, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. You had better conversation than the can't shut it off. All right. Good
It's
night.
all good. Then there was 4.
Yep.
There's a link there, folks. Click the link. You can come up here and speak to us.
I need to get more charger.
Enlighten us. 2 seconds. I'm not going very far. I'm still here.
I need to get more charger as well for my phone.
I'm just going Avatar. Busy day, Ralph?
What?
Busy day?
No, today was an okay day. I found out that there's one of the mechanic guys. He's
This is a painting wall.
Working his orders the wrong way. So I ended up at a customer twice this week. And the customer says, "So do you have the parts?" I said, "What parts?" And it said, "This is a first visit."
That's my penny bottle.
Oh wow, it's completely empty.
Yeah, I know. I used all my pennies. I've been using something else,
It's not full yet.
I've been using something else.
What, a bank account?
No, I don't have any money.
Oh, it's kind of like this eating disorder that I have. It's called no money. It's kind of like bulimia, but cheaper.
If you don't have any money, well, you can't spend it. You can't put any money into it, so it's all good. Next back with the charger.
Yeah.
Gotta get the charger.
Roy got a £20 tip a few weeks ago. Someone bought my machine to fix at 6 p.m. and it needed the next morning for it done for 8 o'clock in the morning. Nice one. How you doing, Tim Holmes? Good to see you.
That's it, sorted.
You can click the link, folks. Don't be shy. As long as you show me in the basement, as long as you show me in your basement, no. We'll correct myself. As long as you show me down in the basement, your face and that, I'll let you up.
Show your face in his basement.
Yeah. Or backstage. Wait.
Backstage, yes.
Yeah.
That sounds more fancy, backstage.
Well,
Which celebrity do we have backstage? Let's bring him up.
We had Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin
I'm
sat
back.
down there for ages.
Some people want everything. I'll tell you. Somebody wants to mail out 2,000 letters, but they want me to print everything and have it in the post office by Monday.
Wow. That's like the opposite of Ian Matthews.
Kevin
So
does it.
I give them 2 prices. This is the price if it goes normal turnaround time, and this is the price if it has to be rushed. Like I've got to work Saturday and Sunday.
Round the clock.
AWTF, Mike. How's it going?
So, Scooby-Doo, whoop, what?
I don't like basements. They have spiders. No, I don't have any spiders in the basement. You're all right. I've killed them all. I burnt them with a welder. About 2.5, 2 to 8 tons. What's your recommendations? Who knows about diggers? I don't really know much about diggers. My brother used to have a digger right now. It was a Hitachi. Had a Nissan engine on it.
I've got a license up to 22 ton.
What, digger license?
Yes.
I bet that's fun.
Yeah, no. I say that though. I've never actually run a 22 ton or anything above 5 ton, but they're good. All of them older.
Hi, Lonnie Paul. How you doing? All good. I wouldn't mind a short one. My brother's one was all right, yeah, but he didn't really use it for anything. He dug a big ditch with it, and that was it, and then he sold it. He dug a big ditch with it, and then he did what WTF Mike does. He dug a big hole, and then he put a caravan inside it, and that was it. And then just filled it back in, and that was it. And then he sold it for, wait a minute, it cost him $4,000 and he sold it for $6,000. So he made $2,000 and he still did all that work with.
He still, makes sense.
Well, that's why he does things like that, I guess.
Win-win, isn't it?
Win-win. He's usually pretty good. What he does is he goes to an auction and he'll buy it at auction, and it'll be like an auction like what's happened with you in the day, closing down, So X machine, probably won't have done that much work. Well looked after. Just buy it. Get it cheap, buy it, take it back. Haulage on it was quite expensive though. But you can't win on everything. But the guy that bought it came and took it away. So.
It's good money in them, even if you're like a digger hire company or whatever. Man,
exactly.
It's good money in it. Very good money in it.
There is good money in it. There is good money in it. When my brother, he only uses it's tractors now, but he uses most of his machines are for working on his farm, So, but at the moment, there's not a lot of money in it, so even the sales and all that, because everything's been sold off farm, even like machines and that, it's all online now, so you get you can't really go and see it, so you just got to go online and look at it online, and then decide from there whether you want it. You can arrange to go and see it, but then there's no one there. You know what I'm saying? There's no one there now. We're in tier 1. It might be slightly different, but the last sale of the year that's just been, so there won't be a sale now till next year, So I usually go and I buy lawnmowers, I buy tools, I buy all sorts of stuff. I'm a bit of a hoarder. I just buy anything. There's my friend. Hello, Dirt Rider.
Hello, Dirt Rider.
There he is.
Hi, Ralph. Hi, Kevin.
How are you?
Who is that? Oh, hi, Ollie. Sorry,
hi,
I didn't see Ollie.
Good to see you, mate. How are you?
Okay. It's gonna warm up this week. It's gonna be like 70 degrees here all next week. So this will probably be our Indian summer.
Cool.
Yep. Sunday's motorcycle riding and barbecue. Yeah, there's a place that these two fellas came up from North Carolina, I think it was, or South Carolina, about 9 years ago. And they opened up a place. It's just a trailer with 9 smokers outside in the parking lot. They rent the parking lot from the owner.
Yes, I do remember that, Joe.
It's called The Real Deal Barbecue.
Is it the real deal? Is the question.
It's the real deal.
Is it?
Yep. Yeah. And it's very reasonable. Very reasonable.
Now, Kevin, don't tell me you ride a Honda.
He's got a Honda. Honda
Goldwing. It's not a Honda.
God.
Wait, I'll make him big so we can all look
The
at
real deal barbecue.
it.
Yeah, I'll just scroll it across.
Hey, I'm gonna have to drop down and restart. My phone's messing up. I'll come back.
Okay, Dirt Rider. Dirt Rider will be back.
And that's out of a parking lot, as you say. That's like a car park, is it?
Yeah, it's just set up in a parking lot.
Cool.
Cool.
Meat smoked to perfection.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Hey, it was good. So my son is coming up from his house on Sunday on his Harley, and then we'll ride. It's only it's a 40-minute ride over to the barbecue place, but we'll ride for about 2 hours just to find different roads and then work our way over to the barbecue place. Have lunch, spend another 2 hours riding around, and then come home.
Sounds like fun, actually. Yeah.
It sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun now. I don't know because I drive a lot. I quite like driving. I drive mainly everywhere, but I live in the Highlands, so you have to. You know, shops and all that are far and few between. Okay, Lonnie Paul, you take care. So my brother lives about 87 miles from me. So, and if I want to go over there, that's 87 mile in the car and 87 mile back home. I drive 87 miles and then go to work and start working on things for him, and then jump back in my car and drive all the way back home again. It's pretty normal,
Yeah.
That's good. What would that 87? Would that be maybe 2 hours, 3 hours?
Oh no, I'll do that in an hour and 40 minutes, mate.
Hour and 40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes.
I suppose it's more rural, though, isn't it?
It can be. It depends on who's in front of you.
Yeah,
there you go. That's all I'm going to say. I stick to the speed limits mainly, Dick. But well, John says I drive like an old woman, right? But okay, so I stick to the speed limits.
Hey, we all get the wild hair every once in a while. Act like we were young. We all do it.
Well, if in doubt, flat out.
Yeah, don't worry. My grandpa did the same thing, though. There you go. You're not old because you can't floor it.
It's only a 1.9 turbo diesel, man. It doesn't go that fast.
It'll go
you gotta feel a little speed.
Oh, it'll go fast enough. I'm just reading what.
You're to see me trying out a vehicle with my wife. It's funny. She goes, Ollie knows what I'm going to say, don't you, Ollie? I'm going to try this out. And then the salesman's always on the passenger side and everything. And I go, let's see how fast this thing can go. And he goes, what do you mean? And I just hold it to the floor.
Just hold it to the floor, right?
Oh, yeah. I said, she's gonna blow before I buy it.
Aye. Before you lay your money down, aye. Blow it up.
Yeah. I've never seen a kid so nervous in his life. It's when you swerve too. It keeps them happy.
Yeah, you got to weave a little bit.
Yeah.
I just keep swinging it about. It'll be fine.
And make sure his panties get really wet, Kevin.
Oh yeah. Then you have to be sure that the brakes work.
Also,
yeah. Done that.
Brakes always work, man.
90 to 0 and 18 feet.
I've never done this, but back in the olden time, my one uncle was a nut. He wasn't. It's my dad's brother. He wasn't right in his head.
he would drive down the road when he test drove a car, and he said, "Let's see how good the transmission is." He'd be flying down the road going real fast and don't reverse and just hold it to the floor. And he said, "If it blows up, I don't want it."
There was a guy, right? I think he's dead now, but he had one of that. Well, he worked for what we call the council, right? And on a snowplow, right? And he used to drive a Bedford truck. It was a TK. Six-wheel drive,
Oh, they were brilliant.
With
high
and low ratio, and there's a road up here. John Ladd will know about this road, the Bialach, right? And he used to go flat out everywhere, and he used to come to the top of the road, and he'd go from high ratio straight into low ratio, and he'd put the gearbox in 1,000 bits, and he did it every year without fail. So every year without fail, we were putting a gearbox in this truck. So there was another guy that I knew. He same thing, same truck. He had the flywheel put on it, and it wasn't done in our garage, but it was done in another garage, right? I'm not going to say the name of the garage, but it was done in another garage, and the flywheel wasn't put on correctly, right? And what happened was the flywheel came out the back of the cab.
It was a literally flying wheel.
Yes. It tore the cab right outside. So he was quite lucky because it could have taken like him with it, you know.
Yeah,
so,
could have taken his head off.
Yeah. But it went through the metal like a tin opener. John had a double cheeseburger and chips. Very nice, John.
Sorry, it was dog.
Dang, now I'm hungry. There's a McDonald's 5 minutes from here, but
Didn't you say you had that last night?
John probably has that every night of the week.
I was going to say, I'm sure you said last night we had double cheeseburger and chips.
He probably has that every week, every day.
I know where Nick's going with this, Ollie. Do you understand what he's talking about?
He probably did have it last night, though.
No, we did.
He's trying to keep Nick on the he knows where he's going.
Oh, Dirt Rider froze.
It was a takeaway.
Yeah, I'm sure he said last night when he's, what's it? He had a...
No problem, Roy. You take care, mate.
Cheeseburger and chips.
Later, Roy.
Have a good evening, Roy.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, yeah.
Rosie boy.
Ralph drives a Ford Focus.
Indeed.
Petrol or diesel?
Petrol.
Oh, you're destroying the planet. Buy a diesel.
I'll buy an electric.
No, buy a diesel.
No, electric. Best sold
Don't
car
buy
of
electric.
2019 over here is a Tesla.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to get me one while you're at it?
Yeah. You got to have a big wallet to buy one.
Yeah,
I think.
when the new ones come out that are
See you later,
slightly
Robin.
lower price.
So, Ralph, you're going to buy the scrap one and fix it?
Oh, maybe.
Did you get it, Ralph? Scrap?
Scrap
Come
it.
on.
Yeah.
Scrap it, Ralph. He will buy it. He buy a Tesla and scrap it.
Yep. I'll melt it.
You guys are old.
You gotta look on the internet. Search out Johnny Cash's Rolls Royce, electric Rolls Royce.
Oh.
The Johnny Cash, he had a Rolls Royce that was given to him by the record company when he was producing, and the family that owns the vehicle now is still part of the Cash family, but they wanted to do away with the gasoline motor, so they contracted a company to make it fully electric. So they cannibalized a Tesla.
Yeah,
and
retrofit
everything into the Rolls Royce. So now they have a Tesla Rolls Royce, and they said it's quieter, faster, and the family just loves it. There's a whole YouTube video on it.
Yeah, I've seen the YouTube video. I'm just actually looking at pictures of it there just now. I've actually seen a Rolls Royce with I'm sure it was a Mercedes diesel engine on it. A straight six. Hi, Ginger's Magnets. How you doing?
Hello, Gins.
I've seen one with I'm sure it was a Mercedes straight six diesel.
What's the market? What's the value of the market value of a Tesla?
Depends on which one you get.
It depends on what one you're wanting, really. Yeah.
Yeah, they can run up over $100,000.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the same way they got this motorcycle that goes really fast, and they're expensive.
Yeah, the Zero.
That's
I think
my-
it's called the Zero.
My mate was saying to me the day that he says they don't put gears in electric cars, do they? And I says, yeah, they do. They have an automatic box.
They put plastic.
They have an automatic box in them, But in theory, right, you could do like 60 mile an hour in first gear, right?
Yeah.
You know, so. But then, if you think about it, if you do 60 mile an hour everywhere, right? Well, okay, say you're on a motorway and you're currently running at 60 mile an hour, right? Okay. If you don't have like gears to slow that motor down, effectively it'll burn itself out.
Yeah.
You know, so you're gonna have to have like a happy medium with the motor, right?
Yeah.
Same as with any other car, You know, if you have a car that's bouncing off the rev limiter, it's not gonna last very long, is it?
No.
No.
So, I mean, so they have to fit some sort of box in it to have a, like I say, a happy medium, you know.
Yeah.
But it's coming to. I don't see it in. Well, maybe by the end of my lifetime, fully electric cars. I mean,
Thank goodness I won't see it. I'll just try to figure out how to make it go fast.
Well, here, electric themselves are fast anyway, you know, because it's just instant power, you know. So, but I'd like to see them go down the route hydrogen. Hydrogen to me would be, you know, I mean, because it's just water that comes out the back end of it, you know. That way we get to keep all the cars we've got at the moment, right, and they don't run anything off the road, you know. So I'm just reading.
So you want an electric car, Alan?
I don't want an electric car, no. Nah, I'm quite happy.
Let's be all plastic.
I'm quite happy with what I've got at the moment. I like my A4.
But you know what? Gasoline engines aren't going nowhere because those guys that make gas are trying to keep these electric cars away. And you guys know it.
Oh, I know that. I know that for a fact. Like, I mean...
Yes, and people like Elon Musk don't care. They just do it anyway. And at some point, it's going to be more interesting to have an electric car than a petrol car. It's going to take some time, but the point will come at some point.
It will take a lot of time, and then you've got to worry about, well, where's your electricity coming from, Ralph?
Exactly. There's not enough charging.
The
prices.
The charging stations that are on every corner of the street over here.
There's not enough charging stations.
There's charging stations on every corner of the street in this country.
Not in England. Anyway.
Yeah,
it's because you're so far behind on the rest of the world.
Yeah, but
island dwellers.
Yeah, right, Ralph. But where does your power come from? Although it goes to this charging station, where does it come from?
From the power companies and power stations.
And where do they get it from? Please tell me.
Some of them use nuclear. There's
exactly
big
right. You hit the nail on the head. Nuclear, right? Well, we'll start there. Okay, then, right? Nuclear. What do you know about nuclear power, Ralph?
But
come on,
that is a very clean and efficient, and efficient way of getting a lot of power.
Yeah, it's a very clean and efficient, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I disagree. Right? Okay.
There's also fields and fields of solar panels and wind and stuff.
Wait a second. I live approximately 111 miles away from an old nuclear power station. Okay.
Old. Okay. Yeah.
Right. It's not very efficient. the reason it's not very efficient and it turns things green. Well, no, they're knocking it down, right? They're taking all the radiation and that away, all the plutonium or whatever it was that they had inside it. Now, I don't know a lot about nuclear power stations.
Depleted uranium.
Yeah, well, depleted uranium. They're taking all that stuff away, right? What happens if some weirdo gets a hold of it? You don't have a country, right?
True.
Yeah. Okay.
Ship it off to the Middle East. They like to build stuff.
You still reckon it's clean?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I send it all around your house? Because it's clean.
Can I melt it?
I don't know. It's clean.
No,
you told me it's clean.
Never tried. If you get close enough to it, it'll melt everything else.
When I get my 3D printer, I'll be able to make weapons of mass destruction.
You told me it's clean.
Well,
so you wouldn't mind
how you use it.
You wouldn't mind having some in your house because it's clean.
It depends. It all depends on how you use it.
It all depends on how you use it.
If they start to use nuclear fusion, then the problem will dissipate at some point.
Do you know what?
See, Parknest.
I say it's a load of Dirt Rider's going to say it. Here, Dirt Rider.
Ian's got his shorts full of it.
Hi, exactly. I say we go and build nuclear power stations in Ralph's country, right round him, right?
We have a couple, and
yeah. No, I say we build like 100 more, so we can all buy Tesla cars, right? Right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yep. Right. Okay. Yes, splitting atoms or uranium atoms is a dirty business. Exactly, Parkness. It's a horrible business.
If we start building those cars, Ralph's got to be the manager of everything. Ollie.
I'll be president of the universe. Yes.
Hi, you're right. Yeah. And I'll be the Queen of England. Okay.
By George.
Okay. Keep your little island.
Cars are run on biodiesel and hydrogen before that happens.
I'd like to see that happen too, yeah.
Believe you me, it will happen. I know it will. People are already doing it. And it's my industry. I see people already doing this, you know. So I'll
be back.
I know of diesel cars that will do 60 miles to the gallon, 70 miles to the gallon.
Nice.
And that's just on diesel, right? That's
like 5 liters.
That's on.
But Ali, you're going to get 60 or 70 miles on a gallon of diesel, and they're going to charge you 3 times the price for that diesel.
No, not if you make it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Not if you make it yourself. If you make it yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
and then all the rest of it, they're going to say, well, we want you to buy our vegetable oil.
10,000 liters in a year, right? So, and that's tax free. So, it's not rocket science or anything like.
It's not free. It's not free. You still have to buy the chemicals to process it, clean it, filter
At the moment, it is, Kevin. At the moment, it is.
Yeah.
So it's free at the moment.
Vegetable oil doesn't work well in cold weather.
I disagree with that.
Unless you heat it.
If you put it right here, that in itself isn't right, right? Yeah. If you live in a really extremely cold country, then yes, right? Okay. Up here in the Highlands, where I live and where my brother lives, and probably about 70% of us that live up here doesn't get cold enough. So it never goes to sludge. There is, as you know this yourself, you can add various different heaters to your car to heat it, to preheat it.
Yeah.
So
well, I had that when I did the conversion on my VW.
It's fairly simple. Yeah. It's not rocket science. Yeah.
No.
So I'd rather see that than see tons and tons of nuclear power stations. Personally, welcome back, Tim, mate.
Most people wouldn't they? Most people.
So at the end of the day, diesel, right? Diesel fuel. It's what they put into diesel fuel that makes it so bad. You know?
Yeah.
Diesel engine was designed to run on peanut oil. Not what we're running on it. So it was 20 or so diesel would get thicker. Does it not? Yeah, John, but what did they do? Minus 20, aye. But what did they do to diesel to stop it from freezing? They put in additives. To stop it from doing that. And minus 20. When have we ever seen minus 20 up here, John? You know, like once in a blue moon. You can start going to climate change then, right?
But
the world's climate has been changing for years, right? You know, if you think about it, that's been happening for years. Ice ages and all that's been happening for years. You know,
the car companies and the legislators, they all look at it and say, "Is it practical to have that much, or to do it that way?" And they say no. So other things get put into place, and of course, anybody that's doing some legislating has got their hand out behind them, waiting for somebody to grease it.
Definitely,
and then they'll work in their favor.
It always happens, right? But it's where it's
politics.
Yeah, but it's where I look at. Yeah, it's politics, exactly. You know, and then you have two old farts, or one old fart, or a couple, or four old farts dealing with that, right? Politics, right? And then they F all up for the younger generation, right? They're younger than me, to deal with all the, that's gone before. So it swings in mad circles.
It swings and roundabouts,
It told me back in 1996 when I was training to be a mechanic, diesel was the engine of the future, and we wouldn't have petrol cars by the time we reached now.
It all depends. It all depends on the economy that you're in. You're going to different countries. Here in the United States and Canada, diesel is just not that prolific. It's petrol, gasoline. And the people, and the other thing is General Motors destroyed the potential for diesel in the United States when they tried converting their 350 gas engine to a diesel, and it was a total failure.
Yeah.
And it did nothing but belch out black smoke. It stunk. People didn't like it, and there was no power.
People don't like the noise out of it. They don't like the power, so you have to add turbos. You have to add superchargers. I know all about that, Kevin. Man, turbos and superchargers, they all go wrong.
Yeah, the turbos today are so quiet you can hardly hear them run.
Exactly. But they fit turbos. What the stupid thing is over here, they fit turbos onto the petrol cars, the 1.4 petrol cars, to give them that boost of extra power, right? Not realizing, right, that you stick a turbo on a 1.4 petrol, right? What happens? It's going to wear out a lot quicker.
Oh, sure. Which means that you'll go buy a new one. Which means the car companies like you.
Yeah, exactly. Diesel is a lot cleaner now than it was 30 years ago, John. But look at the old diesel, right? You look at the old diesel and all the old two-stroke trucks, right, that were left in the 70s in the woods and that. The dirt rider knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Here, that diesel was here. You could still run your car on that, right? Or you go and start that old truck up. That truck was still starting that old diesel. Nowadays, that'll not happen. That'll not happen nowadays.
The diesel fuel can sit for 20 years and it'll still burn properly.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Yeah. But it's hydrostatic. That means it absorbs water. There you go. There you go. Top Gear showed veg oil mix. Oh, who fell off? Not Dirt Rider. Dick fell off.
What? Your dick fell off?
No, my dick didn't fall off. Did your dick fall off? I wouldn't be surprised.
I got the last couple of years.
I have a wife. Bear that in mind.
True.
That's why Ali wears glasses. You guys know why. Because he's almost blind from doing something.
Hang on a second. There we go.
Dick is not able to get up. What?
Dick is long. Dick is back. Leave Dick alone.
That's the problem.
They have Detroit diesels over there. Yeah, of course they do.
Who's next in the barrel?
Barrel?
It's a Navy term. Shark Scrapper can explain it.
What?
Who's next in the barrel?
Oh, he was in the Navy. Aye, that's right.
Whoops.
All right.
Predictive text is a
Send
pain.
another email. Be right back.
Predictive text is a pain. Yeah, Kevin, you're right. Predictive text is a pain in the butt. I know how you feel. I get that on my phone as well, man. You go to write something and a load of gibberish comes out. And then you just realise afterwards, once you've sent it, no, that's not what I meant to say. So you have to go back and correct it.
I always check my sentence before I press send.
No, I don't. I don't have time to.
Well, I actually have to because I'm slightly dyslexic. Because otherwise, it's gonna
I'm not
look
slightly dyslexic. I'm fully dyslexic.
Oh yeah. It looks like there was a cat walking on the keyboard.
Top Gear did it with oilseed rape, Kevin Sturgis. There's fields up here where they grow that all the time, mate, right? Oilseed rape. And 90% of what's grown in the Black Isle, and John Ladd can probably back me up here, from round about December, November, January, right the way through, right, is oilseed rape, You know, once a turnip and all that comes out of the ground, that's what they stick in the ground, oilseed rape. And then they sell it off to the big petrol companies. And they buy it up and they make it into diesel.
Ali.
Yeah, they're
my tractor tires have turnip juice in them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of chloritic acid, they started putting turnip juice for counterweight on my tires.
Yeah. Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah. Turnip juice don't eat the rims.
Nope. The rims, that's a problem my brother had on that. It's actually, I noticed it on his Ferguson now. All the rims have been eaten.
Chloritic acid in the tires?
They used acid,
how they say
it? I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Chloride acid. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. Yes.
I need to be a bit careful when Partness needs to be careful when he's typing.
Totally.
Typing.
Oh,
Typing. Ann Summers should fit lipo and lipo and the DeWalt's. Never mind.
Sorry about changing the subject. Dick, that saw that you got.
Yes, sir.
Were they bad on the changing air filters? That cutoff saw.
Yeah, that I'm still waiting for him to pick it up. I know what you're saying. The still saw. The still still saw. Yeah.
That's it, Raphael.
It's running absolutely fine. I'm still waiting for him to pick it up now. As we speak. Yeah.
But make sure you tell him to change those air filters, though.
They don't, though, do they? All the civil engineers, all the ground workers, they just run them all day long. They don't.
They run. That's the same. That's the same
What
as
it
the
is,
farmers.
it's the boys that work for you that run them saws, and they don't want to change them filters.
No, they just want to run them, don't they, at work? That's all they want to do.
They just run them until they break down. My brother's the same.
Exactly.
My brother's the same, Dick. He just runs his saw until it breaks down and then gives it to me.
Because the cement dust will eat them things. The cement dust will eat those things up, or metal dust, whatever you're cutting. It'll eat it up if you don't change that filter. It'll eat the piston all up.
Yeah. It's basically brand new. This one was basically brand new, so I don't know what they've been doing.
Ralph's ordering food.
Well, my friend does cement and all that.
What you having, Ralph? A nuclear burger?
He'd get all these saws. He'd get all these saws and bring them to me. I said, I can't do nothing with them unless you rebuild them. I said, you might as well just buy a new one.
Yeah.
Because the cement already went down to the bearings, all the way down in the bottom. I said, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
I thought of something there the other day, Dirt Rider, too. See that Seagull engine I've got, right? It was designed to run on 2-star petrol, mate. You don't get 2-star petrol now, right? So running it on unleaded must be like running it on alcohol or something. Like, that thing must be like, wow.
Because I bet you it was run on high test back then. I think they called it high test, Ollie.
We call it 2-stroke over here. I'm not 2-stroke. 2-star,
That's petrol.
2-star petrol.
I bet you it was high.
Some probably less grade of petrol. So now, and we had 4-star, right? Well, that went. Now we've just got like super unleaded or leaded, right? Or no, sorry, not super unleaded and ultra or something. I think it's called. I don't.
But they didn't have all that ethanol crap now, though.
No, well, we don't really have that ethanol. We don't really have ethanol in our fuel, as far as I know. Not that I know much about petrol, because I don't run many petrols, but I just thought that putting super unleaded, that's what I've got at the moment. I've got super unleaded in it.
What's the octane? What's the octane rating on your super?
98.
90?
98.
98 octane.
98.
Yeah. That's high.
Yeah. But then all the cars...
That's almost racing fuel.
All the cars have catalysts and all that on them, so...
They need it to burn hot to clean it.
Yeah, most of them do. They burn quite hot, like, so...
Yeah.
And most of your new diesels, they'll have depollution filters.
Right.
So,
yeah, the depth filters.
They're
just
stupid.
run racing fuel on my dirt bike. With mix.
So when you start it up, do you have to chase it to catch up to it, or what?
What, his bike?
Yeah.
He drives a tractor now. He doesn't drive a bike anymore.
Oh.
No, I don't even.
He just puts red.
It hurt me
he just
too.
puts red diesel on.
Two-wheeling?
I quit dirt bikes. They hurt me.
He just put red diesel on his tractor now, and he can go for miles.
Yeah. They had a guy over here that had his license taken away from him, and he got stopped by the police for driving his electric scooter, the mobility scooter, for handicapped, on the road.
Wow.
And they gave him a ticket for that too, because he had his license suspended. He wasn't supposed to be out on anything that was motorized.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't need a license for those
Yeah,
over
they're
here.
going to expect him to walk, right, Kevin?
What's that?
They're
Yeah, it's too lazy to walk.
Right?
Yeah. Is that Tina behind you? Tell her I say hi.
Kevin says hello, Tina. She says hi back. She's looking after the cat. The cat's scared and hiding over there.
The
fireworks?
The fireworks.
Aye, but most of the fireworks have stopped now, but they were really going off about an hour ago.
Special occasion or just fireworks?
Gunpowder plot. November the 5th. It happens.
Remember the 5th of November.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes.
Right, by me, it's either fireworks or gunshots. It's one of them.
Yeah, it's a holiday.
One or the other.
It's not really a holiday. It's just like we remember some guy trying to burn down the House of Parliament. It's a bit weird.
Yes.
We remember somebody that tried to blow up the House of Parliament.
There's a movie about that.
But it went wrong.
It went very wrong, didn't it? Very wrong for Guy Fawkes, didn't it?
Aye, it went wrong. And he was probably paid by Dick, he was probably paid by the government anyway.
Well, probably was, yeah.
Yeah,
was it 1605?
Something like that. Yeah. So
that was a conspiracy?
1605, partner says.
I think it was, yeah, 1605, yeah.
Basically, he got caught. You don't have to blow up the Houses of Parliament. The Houses of Parliament are sinking into the River Thames anyway. You know, half of our tax goes to pay to build the House of Parliament back up so it won't slide into the river. In my opinion, you should just let it slide into the river and let it go.
Just let it slide.
Yeah, just let it slide.
I got to ask you a question, Ollie. I got to ask you a question. When you speak Gaelic, does your tongue go up or down?
Gaelic.
Yeah.
I had some Gaelic tonight. It was very good. It was on bread.
No, but when you say it, I've been trying to learn how to say it, but my tongue won't go in the right way.
Roll your
Which way does the tongue go, up or down?
Kenneth how Dirt Rider.
Oh,
Dirt Rider. There was no Gaelic for that. Well, there is and there isn't, but you wouldn't like it, eh? It would sound like I was calling you a pig. So I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. Yeah, but which way's your tongue move when you talk? Up or down?
What way does my tongue? I don't know. I've never looked.
You have to get with me because I've been trying to learn how to talk it.
You don't talk in the mirror, do you? You don't talk in the mirror, so you don't really see how you're talking. Well, I'm not that vain. It's true. I'm not that vain. I'm common as muck, mate.
Yeah.
I don't talk to the mirror. The mirror doesn't talk back.
No, you hope not.
Well, the day it does. The day I'll probably be leaving the planet or going to the funny farm, one or the other.
You worry about the day you look in the mirror and the mirror reaches out and slaps you.
There's actually an app that you can do that with. It has a line that slides, so you can have yourself like facing the mirror or facing away from the mirror, and then the line passes the screen, and when it's passed, you quickly turn around, and then it films the mirror part, and it photographs you the other way, so you can make funny sketches. I forgot what it's called, but it's quite fun.
Ralph clearly talks to his mirror.
Yeah, whole conversations. Yeah,
First sign of madness, talking to yourself.
Well, so they say, yeah. The other one is starting looking for it. Hairs on the palm of your hand or something, Dick, eh?
I haven't heard that one.
Aye, the second sign is looking for hairs on the palms of your hands, eh? That's why I'm looking at the palms of my hands, eh? What date will Thanksgiving fall on? Isn't it the 3rd of Thursday of November? I don't know, partners. Ask Kevin or Dirt Rider; they'll explain.
We don't do Halloween. We don't do Thanksgiving.
We don't do Thanksgiving here either. Eh?
No, we don't know.
Fourth Thursday.
You guys didn't have pilgrims back then, huh?
Pilgrims? No, we don't have no pilgrims. We are the pilgrims. What are you talking about? We are the pilgrims. Our Our ancestors that came and populated your country. Partner says it'll be on the 26th of the month. So, right, okay then. So, 26th of November should be Thanksgiving then. Yeah. Is that right? I don't know.
Isn't that the 25th?
I don't know.
Oh, could be the 25th, Dirt Rider, for all I know, mate. I don't live
something like that.
I don't live in the States.
I don't know anymore.
26th.
I've been hurt.
3 weeks
I've
from
been hurt
today.
so long, I don't know what day it is.
3 weeks from today.
Here, there's a man that'll tell us all about Thanksgiving.
Hey, I heard a joke. Maybe you guys would like this. It's a plane load of paratroopers. There's a plane load of paratroopers. And they're all getting ready to jump. And everybody jumps out except these last two fellows. We've got an Irishman and a Scotsman.
Right.
So the Irishman tells the Scotsman, you go ahead and jump out. So he says, okay, fine. He jumps out. Irishman jumps out, pulls the ripcord, nothing. Grabs his secondary chute, pulls the ripcord, nothing. Shoots past the Scotsman like a bat out of hell. Phew. The Scotsman says, what, you want to race?
Here, there's one up here. It goes. What's it? About something about going straight to hell. And the guy turns around and he says, "What? You mean you get to stop on the way there? Is it a bar or that? You know, on the way? So you get to stop halfway. You know, Is you're going straight to hell? No, you get to stop halfway. So I'm not very good at telling jokes, but John Ladd does. So you can have John Ladd for a few minutes while I go to the bathroom. Okay, John Ladd, look after my stream.
I already screwed up on there, so.
So, will we sell Ali Mack's channel?
It's not going to be worth much.
You're going to sell it to the lowest bidder.
Start bidding now.
Okay, you give me $2 for it.
If you make it $10, you can have your channel. What's it? Cat's making funny noises. So what's everyone been up to?
I found 3 kilos of lead today when I got home.
Same old.
On the construction site.
It sounded like
sitting here listening to Ollie and full of
Dirt Rider's practicing.
What's that in English, Dirt Rider?
I don't know.
It sounds like a rock outside.
You know, we could probably hear you if you take the fingers out of your mouth.
Oh, I've just seen bangers going off, fireworks going off, rockets going off.
It's like Beirut, all night.
Oh, it's crazy, man. Dirt Rider, put your ball away. Your ball's away.
Oh, nuts.
John's cool. I like John. Thank you.
Dirt Rider, I'm just me. I don't change for nobody.
No. I think that's why Ollie likes me too, because I'm full of crap just like you are.
Well, you know, Ollie wouldn't know you were full of crap if he kept his nose out of your ass.
Uh-oh, dogs, be back.
I think Ali Mack's stuck in the toilet.
Yeah. My mother actually said that to me one day. I told her when I was a teenager, I says, Ma, you're full of shit. And she says, you keep your nose out of my ass, you won't know I'm full of shit.
Something we say here sometimes is like, shut your arse and give your mouth a chance.
No. We say we're talking through your ass because your mouth knows better.
There's a few jokes with that up here, like. So.
Yeah.
So it's actually been quite nice up here. I didn't do much today, like, but it's just all I did today was fit blinds.
Yeah. I had to make a run to the post office.
So, you don't believe us today, right? I actually went to get stamps from the post office this morning to send some stickers away.
There he is.
And send a parcel back. And the post office was shut. I was like, what? I had to close the post office due to technical problems. Like,
really? Did Ian Matthews had a tantrum over there?
Technical difficulties.
He bought all
the computer thing was down in the post office, so they had to shut the post office. I was like, all right, it must have shut about 2 minutes before I got there. So
did you
I'll
manage...
come back tomorrow.
What did you say?
Post office.
Come back tomorrow.
It says come back tomorrow.
No got the one and allness.
No, I can't bother through there. Probably my wheels get stolen.
Is it that bad?
I told you about the panhandler. You know, the homeless person in Manhattan.
Yeah, Tim, just like you.
You missed that one? Okay, here. The guy's walking up the street and he sees a fella standing in front of a restaurant smoking a cigarette. So it's the maitre d' for this restaurant. Yeah. So this homeless guy asked him, he says, can you spare any food? He says, I haven't had anything to eat in 2 days. He says, anything you could give me, I'd really appreciate. So the guy says, wait here. He goes inside. A few minutes later, he comes back out and he asks the fella, he says, do you like day-old soup? Oh, he says, I would love day-old soup. That would be great. He says, good, come back tomorrow.
Day-old soup.
Morally wrong, but very funny.
Yeah, most jokes are like that though, Dick. Have you not noticed?
Just give him the today soup.
Dirt Rider still sending me we love notes in the private chat. Hang on a second.
Oh, okay.
The VW
he's not stuttering in the private chat, right?
the VW air cool didn't last long. No. I actually started watching a video today earlier on this morning before I went out to work about a VW that went on fire, but I never got a chance to finish watching it. So it's maybe some bedtime watching.
Yeah.
Did you see that, John?
What's that?
I don't know if you're subscribed to the boy, yeah?
Who?
I don't know if it's been out a couple of days, actually, yeah? I can't remember.
If
I
it's
just
Edward,
stumbled. No, it wasn't Edward. Edward doesn't do VW videos. He does Honda lawnmower videos, I believe.
Edward Thomas?
Edward Thomas does Honda lawnmower videos. And Dax.
He actually does video?
Yeah, now and again.
I thought he was in the Thomas the Tank Engine.
I'm going to have to look at him then.
There's a link, Tim. Oh, I forgot to send it to him. That Beetle one. Yeah, it was Beetle East Coast, It was the Beetle I was looking at, I started watching it, but I haven't finished it yet, mate, I will. I was trying to set an MG on fire. Figured it would be worth more than insurance than it would.
Uh-oh. Palmer wants a link. This isn't good.
Yeah, it's there. I put the link out, Edward. You want the link too? It's there.
I'm going to kick down. You guys have to enjoy the rest of your evening.
You enjoy the rest of yours now, Kevin.
All right. We'll
Thank you,
catch up on the next one. Who's up next? Who's on the stream next?
Snobby tomorrow night.
Snobby tomorrow. Yeah.
Snobby Scrap Picker at 7 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
In the morning.
Yeah, in the morning.
Not in the morning. 2 o'clock your time, I think. Afternoon.
I've been waiting for Snobby to do another one in the morning on his phone. I've been waiting on it.
I'm sure he will.
All right. Well, good night, everyone. Enjoy your evening. We'll catch up.
Good night, Kevin. You enjoy the rest of your evening, pal.
Bye-bye.
Take care,
Have a good night.
Oh, is that you, Tim? Really? No, I think it is.
What's up, Palmer?
That better.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
Hi, Ralph. Dick, John Ladd, Cough, Dirt Rider.
Tim.
Now, John Ladd, Partnest has got VW content on his channel, so if you want any tips, nip over and see Partnest. Don't bother watching my content or coming to borrow my tools. Partnest.
I've got my own tools. Thank you very much.
And you got some VW content as well, haven't you? Or haven't
Okay,
you?
turn that telly off.
I don't know.
Because I don't want
Yeah, turn that telly off, Kyle. And I'll come in your house.
I don't. I'll give him.
How you doing? How you doing?
He's got my
I'll come down your house.
Look at Timothy Whoops, Ollie.
Me and your doll gang up on you.
Aye.
Timothy will be asleep with one eye open night since you messed with her.
Nobody chatty tonight, John.
Quite tired, actually.
What time are you
Done
at?
nothing all day.
Were you wallpapering?
How would you know, Tim?
I just know.
You know, mate.
I know everything there is to know.
VW Polo 2004. But I don't have a VW
You know what?
Polo.
Out of Tim's mouth, I could believe that.
I've been boarding the bonfire all day.
Tim was doing bogus gas calling. He sent me a video earlier of him farting on the That's I had to fix a guy. Well, the girlfriend's stepmother's daughter sitting on her golf.
What's that, Mark? 4 or 5?
The cup went open, so I says to have a look at it. So you know the wires in the door, Ollie, they always break.
Oh, aye, the ones in.
So I must have to come out, so I check the fuses and all that. So I opened it, it was like 2 thin wires broken. So I managed to bodge it for now, and it's working.
You can manually open them though, eh? You can manually open them from the back, eh? You take
so I said to her, like, I need to have a proper look at it, just whenever I get time, like.
If you take the side bit,
are you as bad as me trying to hear?
The windows are not open.
Right, trying to hear.
I says to her, "That's your regulator's not working. You need to get a new one."
Do you need some cotton buds, Dirt Rider?
They call them Q-tips.
Dirt Rider, I think you need a hearing aid.
No, I'm ribbon Dick because he keeps turning his ear up. Because I used.
I'm trying to listen to what everyone's saying.
I can't hear nothing because Dirt Rider's talking.
Do you know what you want, Dick? You want the wireless or Bluetooth rather, the earbuds, man.
I'll need anything and everything, Gordon.
I need anything and everything. Here, so do I, Dick.
Oh, you do that, Edward, not me.
Maybe me and you could rob a bank together. Eh?
Great.
In fact,
we all do, Dick.
Rob's not concentrating. I think we'll go and rob his house.
I'm sorry, I'm muted because I was chewing on the last bit of my fake Pringle.
It's all right.
And now I have another.
You just carry on with your Pringles. Me and Dick are coming round your house to rob you.
Anyone coming in here, opening the door to the living room, seeing all this crap is like, oh hell no!
Have you got the shotgun, Dick? Because he's got loads of sharp things.
Yes, I'll have your arm off before you can pull the trigger.
I take it that bonfire was cancelled tonight, Ollie, was it?
No, I don't think it was, John, man. I heard fireworks there for about an hour there.
I had the bonfire.
Earlier on, there was fireworks.
There's a big bonfire every year. It's like huge. Must have about 4,000 or 5,000 people go to it.
For about 2 hours earlier on, John.
Gotta go, fella.
Yeah.
Dirt Rider's got to go. I'll see you in the chat, Dirt Rider.
Dirt Rider, it's been a pleasure.
I'll see you in the chat, Dirt Rider. You take care, buddy. It was nice having you up on the panel, mate.
See you later, Dirt Rider.
I hope you caught that before you froze.
Dirt Rider, close your mouth before you catch flies.
You take a picture of it.
My pants. Timothy. What doing that?
That's not me, it's the dog.
Tim's punching.
It's your hand doing something, you rotten boy.
I'm trying to calm the dog down.
Yeah.
Because of the fireworks.
You can get a dog volume for them, man. Aye, sedate them, man. That we used to have to do it with Bouncer, sedate them, man. Get them from the vet, like, I used to go mad in fireworks. Like, he used to jump up on the couch. He'd be sitting on top.
Shut up, Edward.
So Babel's a kitten. She was shaking.
It's all good there, Rider, mate.
So she's fairly sweet.
I'm doing.
Oh, bless you.
Is that fireworks going off down by you, Tim? Is there?
Aye.
I wish they'd ban them, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's in the central belt, mate.
Shouldn't sell them to the public, man. You know.
They've stopped with Dick and they've stopped with me. There's no more fireworks up here.
It's stopped up here at me as well, Ali. It's not.
Yeah, he's mad on me earlier.
Aye, same here earlier on, for about an hour there.
Yeah.
It stopped now.
It was like fucking Iraq for about 2 hours.
Tell me about
I kept my fire all day.
The thing is,
we're going around and lifting them.
Kids put them off at night a few days beforehand, you know.
I always notice that too. That like 3 days beforehand, there's fireworks and all that going off, bangers, rockets, everything, man.
Even after bonfire night, people started putting them off. You know, they did it last year.
When I was driving home tonight earlier on, John, after dropping Mick off, you know, I was sitting at the traffic lights because came down the West Link, right? I'm sitting at the traffic lights, and all of a sudden I heard this big bang, and I thought, something just exploded behind me, So I looked round, and there was fireworks going off in this wood in the middle of nowhere. I thought something had fallen off the van behind me,
Yeah, when it's just getting bad.
Well, tell me about it. I don't live on that side of the town. I live on the next side.
When I told you about Lassie in Wick, she was found dead.
I mind you saying that in the wheelie bin.
The police said they can't find any suspicious circumstances. Well, she was found.
How did she get in the wheelie bin?
How did she get in the bin? She got in herself.
Ralph, did you visit anybody in Scotland? Did you put them in the wheelie bin? You never know. He has that look of the bogus gas man about him.
John likes the bogus gas man.
I've come to read your meter. I've come to fix your dishwasher.
Dick and Tim, there was a murder up in Wick last weekend. A woman
about
went
100 miles
at 7:30 in the morning. She went missing, and she found the next day in a wheelie bin on the same street. On a police no suspicious circumstances. Now,
So
how
what, she
can there be
climbed
no
in the wheelie bin?
suspicious circumstances?
What,
So she's not going to jump in the. She's not going to jump in the bin herself and kill herself.
She climbed in the wheelie bin.
And apparently nobody's seen it.
Ralph used to be the cable guy. Yes, partners. We all know about the cable guy. What the cable guy gets up to. We all know about him. We were forewarned.
Yes. Oh, it's crazy. It's been quite a few murders that appeared to him on deck and all that, and the coppers won't do nothing about it.
I don't want to live up there then, do I?
It's all right here, eh?
Aye.
Just depends on where you live, eh?
It's not like every
Depends
day
on
or
what
whatever. Tim. It's just
part
like
you live, eh?
moon. Like, I
What about the bank
remember,
man?
I remember
The bank
20
guy
odd
that
years
got
ago,
shot.
20, it was in 1997. I was at my work. I was actually in a nightclub a bit at the time. And the day after that, a guy went missing. He was actually found in the harbour, drowned. So then people
someone
saying,
pushed him.
They seen that the coppers pushed him in the
Aye.
harbour. But apparently, what I got told, the two coppers that did it, they got transferred somewhere else immediately. Then I heard so many stories, but it's still to this day they still can't find the murderer who did it.
Yeah, well,
Did you say copper?
Yeah, apparently two coppers put the guy in the harbour.
Policemen.
Do not trust them. Not as far as he's good for him. He's my.
So that's what apparently two coppers they got transferred straight away immediately.
Yeah, well, that cover up, isn't it? Cover up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the parents are trying to get justice, but I can't see it.
It was John Ladd. He owed him a fiver. Don't ever owe John Ladd money. You push him. He push you. You don't pay back on time. He push you in the sea. That's the end of you.
This is for Ali. So you are even harsh.
I don't lend anybody money.
I'm the same, Tim. Neither a borrower or a lender be. That's what my grandfather used to say to me.
I have no problem in lending someone money, but I do have problem borrowing money or stuff or whatever.
Neither a borrower or a lender.
I'm like here, no problem.
If you can't afford, don't get. If you can't afford,
Yeah, true. What I really hate is, can you lend me like a 20? I'll pay you back tomorrow.
No.
Well, if you can pay me back tomorrow, then you don't need to borrow it now. Then whatever you need the 20 for,
Why
you
not
do
just wait?
tomorrow.
Why not just wait?
It's not mind the spot you if it was like your brother or your sister or whatever. It's okay.
My son's just got done. My son just lent somebody in his work some money, but he never got it back.
Bumped.
Oh.
Yep. And he doesn't work in the work anymore.
Aye, that's what happens to him, mate.
There was a guy, Tim. I worked in Tesco's, Tim. There's a guy that was in my aisle who was absolutely useless, right? So he just didn't come back. So eventually, there's a guy called Luke in my aisle as well at the time. He borrowed £20 off him. And you never seen that again.
No.
So the guy Luke, he kept asking every week, "Oh, have you got my 20? You got my 20? You got my 20?" I said to Luke, "Do you actually know that guy? He hasn't started in Tesco's that long, and he keeps skiving up work and all that. He's actually an alcoholic. He didn't tell Tesco that. So it must have took about 6 months to get his £20 back.
Bloody hell!
Just work. I work for everything I have. Right.
I'm the same.
Occasionally, I'd borrow money off my mum. I'd never ask my dad for a line of money because my dad would tell me, "Aye, right, Paul, you get 9."
Alright.
Well, there's also a way to get rid of people. If there's annoying people like in your acquaintance group or friends group, there's always that one guy that nobody really likes. And if you're thinking, who could that be? Then it's probably you.
It's definitely not me.
No, but there's the annoying guy who's always in trouble and always borrowing money wherever. Just let him borrow like a 20, but tell him like I want it back really soon, and then you won't see him for months. So for $20, you're rid of him for months, maybe even forever.
Hi, everything spicy. How you doing? Good to see you.
Paying people to disappear.
John's gone. What did you say to him, Ralph? Did you give him a
he just probably was thinking, crap, I'm the one.
You must have given Elena 20. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, mate. I'm gonna drop down, mate, because I'm freezing. Need to go in.
No bother.
Hey, Phil is in here. Hello, everything.
No, I don't end anyone on tenner or 20 quid.
I'm only gonna drink that and then call it a night anyway. So
I feel like getting another coffee, but maybe I shouldn't. It's 11 p.m. over here. So
You working tomorrow, Ralph?
I've got to finish that car tomorrow. So
it's
got
supposed
the
to be
other
nice
side to
tomorrow.
do
It's
yet.
supposed to be nice weather tomorrow as well, apparently.
Hi, I need nice weather. Believe you me, I need nice weather, mate.
No, it's supposed to be nice.
You know where
12 degrees tomorrow.
Andy's in Stirling for 3 days, mate. So I've ended up having to do it myself.
No, I need to get that airbag down before this pushy weather comes back.
I thought you were going to do that today.
No, I had other things to do, Tim.
You're full of shit, John lad.
Eh?
Yeah, I said you're full of shit.
You're full of shit. I can smell you from here.
Yeah.
No,
I'll tell you what you say on that cup. Smell your more.
I smell your maw.
Aye.
No, just when I got, can you do that? Can you do this? I'm like, for fuck's sake. Then you go and fix my stepmom's daughter's car. I was like, so I did that. I did put the blinds up, sorted out the curtain rail and all that. I was like, can I sit down now?
Ali, I bet you're going to Snobby's stream tomorrow night and they'll still not have done that airbag.
Probably won't. Probably won't. I'll have welded 2 cells up, and he'll have done nothing.
I can't help if I get asked to do other jobs.
Tim, and do you know this? Do you know the best of it, Tim? I'll have welded that cells up and probably have done a brake pipe, and he still won't have done it.
No, you probably just stand and look at it.
I stand and look at it. Aye, right. Just because you got photos of me standing and looking at things, No, it's only because when we go and buy cars, right? Okay, right? It's only when we go and buy cars, I stand and look at them and go, right, well, I'm not giving you that for it, okay? And then I take about 15 minutes, and John goes, all you do is stand and look at things. Aye, because I'm adding things up in my head what it's going to cost me.
It's called banter, that's what it's called.
I know, I can take it, John. I'm a big boy.
I told her to do other jobs. So I said to her today, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'm doing my car tomorrow.
I'm a big boy, John. I can take it.
Alright.
So my big boy. You're a wee boy.
Right. You might have a bigger belly than me. That's about it. Hi. And you have to polish up more than me too.
You just a
Hi, right. Here, you'll never take anything out of the sky.
No.
Well, depends if you've got a gun.
Hi, well, that's true.
Aye.
A hobbit, that's the word, a hobbit.
No, I'm called Shrek, no a hobbit. You can be donkey.
Donkey! If Ali asks me to drive his car, I can't get in a buddy car, so he's too far forward. I can't get in.
Alright, because I'm small. What's wrong with that?
Good things come in small packages.
Exactly. I'm small. I don't mind being small. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with being small, mate. I like being small. I got plenty of power.
John lad, if you're tired, go to bed.
No.
You don't sleep.
I won't sleep.
You don't sleep. If he goes to bed now, he'll be up at 6 in the morning.
12. Then I'll go to bed then.
Hello, UFO. How are you doing? Good to meet you. Came from WTF Mike. WTF Mike's a good lad. I like WTF Mike.
Hi, UFO.
UFOs?
Yes. There is also guys like, what was it again? Palladian
John, lad,
UFO Palladian scientist UFO builder or something. Is that the same guy?
I'm not sure.
John Ladd, you remind me of a fat Triple H.
What?
I said, with that beard, you remind me of a fat Triple H.
Oh, that is him.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
him.
Then I'm subscribed. I was just about to check. I think I popped in on
I
some
was actually
gaming.
watching a TV yesterday. I thought, I know that fella
If you
in
leave
the.
me a comment on one of my videos, UFO, I'll check your channel out as well, mate.
You
But it's
you
a lot
forgot the
harder.
dot at the behind the last O, by the way. Or is that just to stand out?
Because I like UFOs and that, like.
Yeah, it's
Well,
interesting stuff.
interesting, like.
I don't think it exists, actually, UFOs.
It's quite simple. If you see something in the sky, you don't know what it is.
It's an unidentified. It's an unidentified flying object, isn't it?
Exactly. Simple as that. It doesn't mean aliens, of course, but
No, I think it's the same. I think it's the same with ghosts and that. You don't believe it till you see it.
Yeah.
Well, here,
Paranormal.
John, how many paranormal things do you watch? You
Paranormal
watch
is another word
millions.
for bullshit.
One or two, like, but it doesn't mean I believe in it.
And then you watch these what they called the ones with the boxes that speak to you and all that. You watch all that mad stuff. And I think to myself, hang on a second, that's just static. What are you talking about?
Yeah, spirit boxes have been proven to be fake.
Paddy Houdini went around exposing fake mediums, didn't he?
You got to see it to believe it.
Well, I don't know. I've got a friend, they're the hypnotist, right? I don't know if many of you have checked out his channel or anything like that. But my friend, the hypnotist, right? He swears that he can hypnotize me to stop me from smoking now. Now, I really want to stop smoking now because smoking costs me a fortune now, right? And I am going to get him to do it. I'm going to get try it.
What's he going to do?
It's got to be worth trying.
Oh
no,
it
someone's
seems to
tried that.
have some positive effects, on some people. It doesn't work for everyone, but it does sometimes.
It's got to be worth. It's got to be worth trying, Ralph.
Yeah, it's not going to be that bad.
Exactly. No, so it's not going to hurt me, is it? It's not like going to make me go. I don't know, and say I don't know. The minute someone says "duck," I start dancing around the room, is it?
Make sure that Tina's there watching to make sure that nothing weird is going on.
Nah, I know him. He's a good guy. Yeah. I do work on his car every year for MOT. I do his services. I do all his work. So I've known him. I've known him probably as long as I've known John. You know, so he's a good guy.
Bait and tackle shop, cool. It's quite difficult to find the channel, by the way. I've been scrolling through channels and the same icon used here is not coming up.
I've noticed that too. When I go looking for Tim's channel or I go looking for some people's channels are really hard to find, and it makes me wonder, right? It makes me wonder whether people are getting shadow banned for things. I don't know, and I don't not so much. I've done a wee bit of research on that, and it's a bit weird, because there was a thing there with who was it? So it was somebody else, not a big YouTuber that got shadow banned, and it was a mistake. It turned out it was something wrong with YouTube, and his channel was actually flagged for some reason or other, and you couldn't find it. You know,
I think that YouTube's changed actually a wee bit. I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on your channel, you take a look setting up for like yesterday when I put my scheduled live thing, it wasn't on my channel. I didn't see it.
I get it from StreamYard. I never use that. I always go via StreamYard to it. So
I don't know. I found YouTube sort of changed the last about a week ago on some things anyway.
Nope, can't find it.
Trolls were doing that to his channel. Not well. I'll be honest with you. I haven't had a lot of problem with trolls, but I ban trolls as soon as I get them. So maybe that's why I have a big ban list.
I got thumbs down last night. I was actually looking at most of my lives. Most of them actually got thumbs down, so I don't know who's doing it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Nah.
Don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter. It counts as interaction. They had to stay long enough to give you the thumbs down. So it doesn't
There's
really
actually channels that I follow, quite big channels, and whenever they end the video, they say, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. We don't
exactly. It doesn't really matter. Nah. At the end of the day,
it's always one, Rolf. There's always one thumbs down, or sometimes I won't get a thumbs down. Just like it's quite curious to know who is it, you know.
Go into your analytics and look at your analytics. You'll tell what country it comes from, and then you can narrow it down.
I've got a fun feeling who it is, but I can't say to prove it. Two people.
You can narrow it. You can narrow it down to a country. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's in the UK, I think
I wouldn't put any energy into it. I don't care. I have a couple of thumbs down on videos of me melting metals. I mean, if you're not into that stuff, then don't watch it.
I have 18,000 views on one video and 9 thumbs down, and I don't know how many up. So it's like I don't care. So that doesn't matter.
We should get watch time. So.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah.
Was that the diving metal detector lad that had millions of buses and then lost them to YouTube and had to restart? No, that was somebody else that I watched, and it was, I don't know, it was a bit weird, East Coast man. I just couldn't find his channel. It was like he was shadow banned, and then I watched a video and it turned out it was a YouTube error. It's a bit like the one me and you have where we type somewhere and we're not seen. That's a bit weird as well. I mean, I had that one the other day. I left 3 comments on UK Scrapper's video. I watched it 3 times to leave my comment, right? Now, it's just as well it was a short video and not 20 minutes. I would have had to watch it 20 minutes.
Ali, I did it. I put a message through on your live just earlier on my phone. I showed him my phone, but I didn't show him on the laptop.
Sometimes it'll bounce, John. It's weird,
Yeah. It wasn't like swear words or anything like that. Just I went on and I thought, well, it's not on the computer. Why is it not showing on the laptop? But on the phone it is.
I've got a banned words list, but most moderators and that can write.
Yeah, it wasn't in Spain or bad words or anything like that.
Strange. Doesn't really matter, mate. It happens. Like it's happened to me and East.
Sausage fiddler, but it didn't come up.
It's happened to me in East Coast a few times. Well, I hear that's UFO. I trust most of my mods. Most of my mods won't remove anything from my channel or do anything to my channel. So it's it's not in their interest.
Somebody was taking your content and putting it on his channel.
I sorted that.
Ali told him do one.
I sorted it.
Some Indian guy, some guy in India or something like that.
I sorted it.
UFO, John. I just truly sub you. Yeah, no problem.
He got his first strike from me. There you go. And I'm quite open about it. If he's going to take my content and put it on his channel and say it's him when. Supposedly, but I'm generally pretty good. I wouldn't take somebody else's content. I film myself, not anybody else.
That's why I don't understand how he was copying your videos. Can you copy your videos off of YouTube?
There's only one me.
Definitely. You wouldn't want fucking 2 of you.
Indian version of Ali. Aye, Edward. Indian version of me.
You have private, I think, really, because you have to set it private or public.
It's all good, UFO man. It's all good.
Edward's the Indian version of Ali.
Aye, the Indian version of me. Here, I wouldn't mind an Indian motorbike. That'd be all right.
They're good.
John, turn that down, man. I don't want. Who's got the feedback?
Sorry, it was me. Sorry.
Wasn't me.
It was Tim. Stop being Tim. Nice, but Tim.
Timmy.
Aye, I got well the rest of that. So and get some panel bond. I gotta go and get some of that clips to put the cell cover back on too.
Did you go and get your welder, or you got somebody else's?
I got a Mears. I got a Mears welder. Andy's away down at Stirling for 3 days. So
saying you better be sorry. Shut up, Edward.
Edward, we're yet to see you on a panel, buddy. Come on.
Yes, exactly.
There's a link there for you, Edward. You're welcome to jump on it.
I reckon he's too scared. I
think he is as well.
Doesn't matter if he's cross-eyed. Edward's all right. Edward's not a bad guy. He had his wee mistake, and I forgive him for it. And it's all in the past. We've moved on from that.
I need to go back to Lidl's tomorrow with stop snoring.
I think
you're sending me to sleep.
The smartphone.
He's still busy with the poppies, eh?
You know the phone mount you got for your windscreen. Mine's broken.
I went and got mine from B&M, man. I've got the RAC version,
I need to take it back tomorrow and say, I want money back, you bastards.
I got mine from B&M. It was the RAC version, and I might as well warranty was on that. There's a big warranty on it. The one I got from it's RAC, yeah. But then I'm with the RAC, right? That's a mechanic that's with the RAC, and that's only because of my wife. Because it's good to be with the RAC.
He goes, "Oh, I'll be there in 3 hours."
I just got left home, man. I left the car where it was.
I know, I remember that. We got Mick to pick us up.
Aye. That reminds me, once I get rid of this MG, I need to get that down here and sort it out. I can't wait to work on that car. That car's about 100 times better than what I'm working on at the moment. Here, but look, I'll be honest with you. See that wee MG, man? It always starts first turning the key. So since I fixed the key fob on it, man, it's been brand new, eh? Yeah, a nice wee car, eh? You know, just that wee bit of welding, eh? Just that wee bit of welding, 2 brake pipes. 1 brake pipe's about yawn size.
That's very true, Crypto. That is very true.
I think we've been a long time.
Well, I'm trying to persuade Ian with the stickers, you know, but it's not happening anytime soon. Wait, let's start from this side.
Crypto, you're always welcome on my panels.
Aye.
You're always welcome, and I promise not to talk about cars all the time and bore you. And so is Dig. Dig's always welcome too.
Oh well.
Everybody's welcome, you know. Everybody's welcome. Like, I mean,
back in a minute.
I'm happy that people want to come and see me, you know, that people want to come and hang out with me and just have a chat about, you know, general things. And sometimes it goes the political way. I'm not really political. I don't really care about governments and stuff like that because at the end of the day, they don't really pay anything to me. You know, I end up paying them all the time.
USA? Who's the president in the USA now? Is it that other guy, Donaldson? Or
I
whatever?
have
Biden.
no idea.
I think they still know that the votes are not counted yet.
I think they're still going at it.
Yeah, they usually are. It takes like 2 or 3 days, I think.
But he's asked for a recount in one state and is filed for legal proceedings in another.
Oh, Trump?
But that could end up going the wrong way. You wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
Trump would buy himself back at the White House.
Trump's a sore loser.
See if he loses, right? Can he not just like after the 4 years go again? And
no, I don't think so.
No.
I don't know. I don't know much about.
I actually don't know if that is possible. You mean if he's been president for 4 years, then someone else is president, and then he becomes president again after that? If he runs again?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they do it that way.
I don't know if they do that or not. I'm not sure either.
Anyone from the USA who knows?
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, it's not that it really affects us that much anyway. But I mean, I don't even know who is the Prime Minister of Holland. I have no idea. You know,
Rutte.
Mark
Rutte.
I know you have a Dutch Queen. I can't remember her name. Anne, is it? Is it Anne? No, Steve. Margaret. No, okay, then I'm lost.
We don't have a queen. We have a king at the moment.
You have a king at the moment. Okay, you had a Dutch queen though.
Alexander is the son of Beatrix.
Beatrix, that's who your queen was.
Yeah. She is now reverted back to Princess Beatrix.
Aye.
I don't know how that works, but it's now King Alexander. And Princess Maxima, his wife.
I have a friend who lives in the north of Holland, and obviously, like he told me about, you know, your royal family. Obviously, we have a royal family too, you know. So I know that our royal family is related to the Dutch royal family and also the German royal family that's not in existence anymore. So
I'm not a royal family fan, to be honest.
Nor am I, but I mean, it's good to know these things. It's like history, isn't it? You know, so it's just things that are good to know.
You know, especially with like 10 Downing Street or whatever it is, Parliament, that's all getting done up using taxpayers' money, you know.
Everything resolves around taxpayers' money nowadays.
I know.
You don't see an MP putting his hand in his pocket, do you?
Even the Queen's bloody house is getting done with taxpayers' money.
It's a good thing money will be done away with soon, now that we know how we can manufacture gold as much as we want. Wait, what year is it? 2020? Never mind. I didn't say
mine for gold, do they not, Rolf? As far as I know. It's meant to be gold in Scotland. I've never been panning for gold in Scotland.
I remember that one, Crypto.
What, he went up with the police after him?
No, it's a long. Well, to let you understand, Crypto came up on, I think it was Scotty's panel, and
yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that. She had too much gin.
It was fun up till a certain point. It's a good thing Scotty removed the whole stream. So.
She fell and hurt herself. I think Scotty edited the stream. I think you told me.
Yeah, I think he did.
I spoke to him about it, and I think he edited it out and sorted it.
Or it could be. Yeah.
He's a good lad. I like Scotty. I've got a lot of time for him. Good lad.
I think he's busy just now with Poppy.
Yeah, he's doing the Poppy.
Busy with the Poppy appeal.
Respect to that man.
Remember Sunday this Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, the 11th. I will be.
11th Wednesday.
It'll be the following Sunday, I think. Then. A minute. Sunday the 8th.
It'll be this Sunday then.
Well, the 11th falls on Wednesday, so it'll be this Sunday. Just checking the calendar on the computer now.
Yeah, I thought.
It's usually I don't know, round about the sort of kind of first weekend or the second weekend. I can't mind now. Did you get a Poppy, John? I got two.
No, I've not really been in the shops. I didn't see any in.
I got my two.
I didn't see any in Lidl's. Lidl's weren't selling any poppies.
I put them in my car, man. I got one in my
Probably
car,
have
one
to
in my
go.
car.
I'll probably have to go into Morrison to get one.
If you take 4 pennies, stack them up, heat them up, the ones in the middle will turn a gold zinc color, zinc and copper. Ralph, will you try that?
Let me see. If you take 4 pennies, stack them, heat them up, the ones in the middle will turn gold in color, zinc and copper. So what kind of pennies do I then need? Because there's all kinds of different pennies. I mean, I could try with some of the... I have my big Coca-Cola bottle full of change here. Well, not full, only a little bit, but yeah. I'm pretty sure our coins are not all copper because they are magnetic. But these are the euro coins, so they're pretty new actually.
New American pennies, he says.
New American pennies. Okay.
I don't have any American pennies. Good.
Copper is not magnetic, so why are these copper coins magnetic as if they were completely iron?
Because they've got what do you call it in them?
Nickel, probably. A lot of nickel.
Nickel,
yeah.
Because that's the same, man.
Nickel is difficult to melt, I think. Has a high melting point.
That's supposed to be a 2 pence piece, British money, right? Here, believe it or not, right. So if I have a rake of pound coins, right? So if you have £100 coins, right, in Scottish money, you can still take that down to England and spend it. But yeah, but go down with a £20 note, right? Okay, so I get 10 £10 notes from Scotland and take them to England. I can't spend them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can.
Zinc.
As long as it's got sterling. As long as it's got sterling written on it.
They won't accept
I had that
them.
very same argument with somebody when I was down in Great Yarmouth. I had that very same argument with somebody.
I went in a Tesco's in Rugeley and they would not accept my money. They said, no, we can't take that. It's not real. And I said, what do you mean it's not real? It came from Scotland. It came out of the bank. What are you talking about? It's not real.
Bloody sterling written on it. As long as it's got sterling written on it, they can take it.
They refused point blank. I had to get money off my brother. Yes.
There was a video on YouTube last year about that, Tim. There's a guy who went to a shop in England somewhere to buy a bottle of juice, and the Paki woman, pardon my racism, she refused to take his £10 note. She's totally ignored him, and she actually threatened to phone the police. So he says, you phone the police. I have legal tender here, sterling legal tender, Scottish money here. I says, I'm not moving until, I want a bottle of juice. So she phoned the police. Police come round, and the police said to the woman, you cannot refuse that money. It's legal tender.
It's legal tender.
It's legal tender.
Just because it came from Scotland, it means it's fake.
We all live on the same island.
Yes.
It's crazy, man. This was going to pop, man. But anyway,
we all live on the same island.
He got his juice and she accepted the money. But I
think
the guy says, don't come in the shop if you're from Scotland or whatever. But the police did say to the women, you can't refuse that money because it's Scottish sterling. It's legal tender.
Don't come in my shop if you're Scottish. That's about racist, is it not?
I had that in the shop in Great Yarmouth. I went into the shop, I pulled out a Scottish £20 note. Said, "Can I take it? Can I take it?" I said, "You can take it. It's got sterling on it." He said, "No, I know."
Here's right, Tim. If you go in and see, like I said, like I do, in for tenner. And I refuse it, but if you use your bank card, you're still getting Scottish money.
Exactly.
No problem, Ro, mate. No problem.
Oh, Ro is in here. Hey, Ro.
Pop in there. He's playing a game.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Call of Duty? If it was Call of Duty, I might come play it with you.
Well, speaking about those zinc-coated copper pennies, actually, if you heat those up, the melting point of zinc is very low. So if you heat it up so that the copper becomes like red hot, you're probably going over the boiling point of zinc, and then it will start releasing all the fumes and oxidize. And zinc oxide is completely yellow, so that's probably why it turns a golden-ish color.
If it's got zinc, a lot of zinc in it. Aye.
Well, if someone can send me a couple of those pennies, I would like to try this experiment. I don't have any American pennies.
I don't have any American pennies either. I've got Scottish ones.
Huh? Or other zinc-coated copper coins. I'd like to try this. Yeah.
I got Scottish ones, no American ones. Here, you don't often see American money over here.
Have you had any issues with the banks at all? Like, if you put money in, like I went into the RBS and Alness last week to put money in. I think it was to pay for that Audi, like, so just to do a bank transfer because it was easier to do. So I just put money into my bank. I put £400 in my bank, and so also I gave the guy £50 notes. You know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So I basically did count down in front of him under the glass thing. So he's going to go. He's counting it like that.
Okay, sample.
I was there for about 5 minutes. I says, "What are you doing?" I'm counting your money. I said, I counted it to you. So how are you counting that again? You must have counted it 4 times.
You probably checking it though.
No, I thought you could count.
But they've got machines for it. They've got machines for it, eh? They're just taking a machine.
I know. I swear to God, you had to help because I need to go. So, you know, I always seem to get the same guy. I think he's got an issue with me, I think.
Best see you coming.
Probably.
It probably does, Tim. I just go to the machine and just put the money through the machine, and that's done.
The bank in Alness doesn't got that machine, Ali, because it's a small bank.
Best is to go to the machine in town here, John, man, because you get someone behind the counter and they'll always dump. I
says to the guy, like, "What are you doing? Can you not count the money?" Like, I said, "I counted it to you." They counted about 3 times. It's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "For fuck's sake." And the guy from says,
when I sold the Land Rover, I got, what was it? Hang on a second. I got, wait a minute, £1,600 and £100 notes. So I just paid the whole lot at the bank, because you know yourself, you go to a shop with £100 note, they won't take it.
No.
Yeah. Well, they're like, I've not seen one of them before.
We're not taking that.
Are you a drug dealer by any chance?
That's what they say. Yeah. No, I sold a car.
That's what the guy must have thought I was, a drug dealer with £50 notes.
It's because they're green, mate.
But anyway, I says to him that
he was a Rangers supporter.
I must have been in the bank for about 15 minutes. So I went back to the car, and Amanda says, "What took so long?" I said, "The guy in the bank can't fucking count."
Oh, they're like that all the time, man. At me, they will not accept any money from you. You got to have ATM. What takes money in? That's what I do with all my money, Raphael. I just pay it into the machine.
Yeah, the small banks don't have that though. You have to wait in the queue.
Well, they shut the bank in Bewley. That's been shut.
I think you go to the post office now and put money in Chirac.
Aye.
Account. Sure, you can lift money out of the post office out your bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I knew that.
I think I got told that before. If it's not an RBS, obviously where I am, I can go to the Royal Bank, the post office, and put it in that way. Apparently.
Aye.
I don't know if it's true or not. Let's see, cat.
What's your cat doing?
It's biting my feet.
My cat's lying sleeping on top of my jacket.
And you're letting it.
I got socks on, Tim.
Still doesn't matter. Your feet stink. You can smell them
my
from
cat,
here.
My cat's lying sleeping on top.
Cat's not dead, don't worry. Come down tomorrow morning and cat's dead. What happened? Oh, it's been stiff in my feet all last night.
Gesundheit.
Anyone's free to click the link for the last 2 mouthfuls of beer and a cigarette.
Stop it.
Sorry.
It's a good thing I have a firewall, a good firewall, because otherwise I'd be getting all those viruses.
That's all right. I've got 2 firewalls as well. Everything's good.
I've got one in my router and one on my PC. What's this? Oh, there's a piece of cable I found today.
I've got cable to strip as well, Ralph, man. You just reminded me there.
During work, I'm always watching, keeping my eye on the ground and on the floor. I find all kinds of stuff.
I think that how many motors you got to strip as well? You got a whole heap of motors as well. I seen them today when I was in the room, man.
Ralph is the virus. No, I'm immune.
I'm immune too,
Edward. Wow.
Do you know why I'm immune? I've already had it. There you
Edward,
go.
change your pattern. It's like water. Nobody wants to pick it up.
Oh, I have heard that one, Tim.
Yeah. I was somewhere and I found a couple of these things.
Oh, no.
Focus on the thing. There you go. Couple of these things. Yeah, they are brass. They're actually like plated brass. So even these little things I take, and I take the little bit of plastic off and I throw them in my little brass pot. That looks like Santa Claus. This thing is
probably is crypto, It's probably dog ears.
Almost full. Almost full of tiny little bits.
It probably is.
And Raphael says the last few days he heard that some banks rules, then if you had more than 140 kronas, you would need to pay them in to keep that money. It's getting crazy. Here, it's the same over here, Raphael, man. Our money is turning into plastic money. So we can put it in the washing machines and launder it. We can launder all our money. I went and read the thing on. I went and took money out of the co-op cash point, and it said to me that after I'd taken the money out, there was no money left in the machine. It's the first time I've ever seen that. It said this cash point is now out of cash. It's what I'm taking the last money out of it, and then there was a message on it. There was a message on the screen about coronavirus, and I was like, "What?" This money is held in quarantine. Okay.
Yeah.
So what,
they,
take it away and put it in that washing machine?
They might take all the like cash money away because viruses spread through the money as well. That's one way of getting rid of it.
Hello, Dirt Rider.
Welcome back, Dirt Rider.
Welcome back, Dirt Rider.
Hold on here a second. I gotta check some.
I know what he's doing.
Check your sanity.
I think if you're getting charged by the bank monthly, you can claim that money back, can you not?
Aye. I believe you can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Dirt Rider.
Okay. I already changed.
Just get a big safe and bury it somewhere in your basement and keep your money in there.
What's the point? You can't take it with you.
Does it make any difference what president you have if I do decide to come and visit you, Dirt Rider?
No, I don't care what president.
I don't think so either.
No, same way if I was to come and visit you, would you care what president you got?
No.
Exactly.
But we have really good, like, what's the word?
Whorehouses? I mean,
no, we don't have any of them.
Sorry about that. My mouth. Sorry.
None that would accept you anyway.
Speaking of relays, UFO, I'm actually in the process of taking them apart, and these have silver contacts in them, and these all come out of control boards, out of washing machines, microwaves, dishwashers, whatever. I have a couple.
just a few, Ralph.
Yeah, I bet there's close to 1,000 in there.
Just a few.
Just a few. So I've been busy unwinding the copper wire, and this bucket full of like spaghetti or what you call it. I will put in my compressor to turn into like little neat lumps, and then I'm going to melt it all.
And Ralph, when are you going to do another dumpster dive?
No, we got Nicholas.
I have enough footage to make about 8 more compilation videos.
Because I like that when you go downstairs and go through the garbage.
I found all kinds of stuff. I got a lot on video. Let me check the videos that I have.
Because I already seen a bunch, but I'm wondering when your next one's going to be.
I try to release one every month.
I need to put part in this right. Nicola Sturgeon is not a president. She's the first minister, right? And the thing is, right, Nicola Sturgeon probably won't be the first minister forever or ever, right? Because what will happen, right, is somebody else will take over the job, right? I don't particularly like Nicola Sturgeon, right? Okay? But I don't actually mind the party, right? The party have some good things and they have some bad things, right? Okay? It's like you have Boris, right? Now, I'm not sure whether you like Boris or not. I'm not sure whether you like Boris or not. But you had another guy who was the head of the Labour Party who got suspended there recently, right? Now, I didn't like that man. I thought he was a WANKER. There you go, right? Okay? Okay, right? That was the answer to that question, right? But you don't have to like the person, but the party, if you know what I'm saying, right? So there's a difference, right? You know, it's like Donald Trump. I don't really like Donald Trump, but then I don't really know what his political party stands for. So, but then I don't live in America, so I don't have to deal with that. So, but if I had to live, if I lived in America, then I would have to deal with that, you know? It was said in jest. You missed the point. Sorry. The point was like a broken pencil, right? It had no point.
The point is, it was blunt.
The point was like a broken pencil.
Let me show you something, Dirt Rider. This is my folder with videos of dumpster dives and stuff I found in the street. Let me show you here. There's 135 items. The total playtime is 8 hours and 19 minutes and 30 seconds, and it's 50.5 gigabytes inside.
Well, I'm going to jump down. I've got a few
so I have enough for quite some compilations.
John, no problem. I'll be in the chart anyway.
No problem, John. I'm only staying till the end of that.
John, lad.
See you, Johnny.
There we go.
But I like when you do that, though.
Yeah, I try to have like a metal casting video, a scrapping video, and then a dumpster diving video, and then try to. But
you just put
maybe a mail call. What?
But you just put a video out.
I just put a video out, yeah. And
yes, I watched it.
Jason,
I know, I watched it too.
You don't want me to watch it again, do you?
Only if you want to. Only if you want to. I don't mind if you watch. I don't mind if you don't watch. I don't mind if you click through and only watch 5 seconds of the thing. I really don't.
If I'm gonna watch it, I'll watch the whole lot of it, man. What's the fucking point of watching 5
That's
seconds?
why I try to make the video
the same way.
entertaining as possible.
I give him a thumbs up, and I watched the whole thing.
I started a Musty One video earlier on, right? And I'm like 10 minutes into it, and I have another video that I'm 5 minutes from the end of, right? So
I'm about ready to start saying to everyone, "Hey, I watched your video." Okay.
Here. No, you left me. You
don't have to anything.
You left me a great comment the other day, Dirt Rider, and it made my day. Yeah.
I know you.
I don't need to say any more than that.
Yes. And I guarantee he would be, Ollie.
I'm still, like I say, waiting on parts to finish the job. So, and you will see it running in water. You'll see it pumping water, right? I can't do any more than that. I did show my brother has a boat, right? But it's far from seaworthy, right? So we can't put it in the sea. If we put it in the sea, it will sink.
You can find a lake to put it in. Put it in a little lake and just put it around and come back.
But it'll sink. We don't want the boat to sink. My brother has to fix it first. So, but then he was telling me today that he has to move his. He's got 2 started caravans, and he has to move one of them, right? And he has to move the electric box, right? but it's like, oh, it's a load of hassle. So it's a big job. Basically, he could do with a 2-ton digger to dig a big ditch, so that you can lay the wire. He's got to redo it again because what it was he had one of the carbons wired up, and he had them all wired into sequence, and now he's got to rewire the whole lot. So, and I believe it's going to cost him a lot of money. I don't know. I don't know anything about electric. I don't try to do anything with electrics. Yes, that's a nice car.
Yes,
that's the one.
It's also got new tires on it.
Oh.
It's got snow tires on.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and shiny. Do you polish that dirt right there?
No, it's dirty. But I gotta go.
Okay, UFO, you take care.
I gotta go, you guys.
I'm gonna shut down in like 5 seconds, Dirt Rider. Look,
but
that's how much beer I've got left. Okay, I'm gonna drink that beer and I'm gonna shut the stream down. Okay.
But you know what, Ollie? Everybody about Chris, still tell him thank you in our prayers.
Yep.
Scottish Project
passed away yesterday. Yeah.
Oh.
It's unfortunate.
Aye.
But life goes on, guys. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Well,
but anyway, folks.
Thank
finish
you,
on a
Ollie.
good note.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Tom. Whoops, sorry, Timothy.
Finish on a good note. My bloody Sunday night.
Rider. Whoops, I'm talking about myself.
Shut up, Dirty.
To finish on a good note, guys, right? Thank you all for coming. I appreciate your support, and we shall see you all next Thursday. Okay?
Sorry I was late.
Thank you all.